3:01. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the Buffalo Wild Wings out here in Murfreesboro. Also, happy Halloween to everybody. The Titans are back on the practice field today as they continue to prepare for Sunday's game for the Patriots at Nissan Stadium. Offensive coordinator Nick Holtz spoke with the media today and was asked about which quarterback the team is preparing to face versus New England.
Hey, Charlie Brown's teacher.
Now that after that first week with Buffalo where he was going and then he was out, and now we've really been able to have a plan of this is kind of Will's things that are just in for Will, but if he plays, these things are just in for Mason if he plays, and then there's a kind of a group of the majority of the plan, which is for both of them. So there's a couple things we try to play to each guy's strengths. So now that Will is back out there getting some reps, it was good, and he kind of got to hit at those things. So it was good to, I think we have a good plan of those guys being in the right spots.
You had mentioned getting to the 1 yard line and
Tonight it's Thursday Night Football as the 2-6 New York Jets get set to host the 6-2 Houston Texans, who will be without Stephon Diggs and Nico Collins. Kickoff for that game is tonight. You can catch the Westwood One call of that game right here on The Zone starting at 7. For our foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once in your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Welcome in 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Can you guys hear me?
I think your mask is going to have to go, Mayor.
That might not go.
I don't think it's going to go.
Do you think Kirby can cut a hole in the mouth?
Yeah, Kirby.
Kirby can do anything.
Do your magic. Kirby sewed himself up once.
Come cut a hole in the mouth.
He's good.
Oh, I have to take it off? Yeah,
Kirby's like a magician.
Good idea.
Listen, I'll go ahead and tell you for safety, you want to take it off before Kirby starts cutting on you.
Although Kirby may prefer just to cut with the mask.
Yeah,
exactly.
He'll do it. We are broadcasting live from Buffalo Wild Wings in Murfreesboro. We'll be here until 6 o'clock, and we would love for you to show up and be in costume. If not, that's fine. I see several people that have come in costume as Tennessee Volunteer fans.
Hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey.
Ain't a thing wrong with that now.
We got a top-notch Joker over there.
Man.
Top-notch Joker over there.
Makeup, hair, all of it.
A real one.
The homie Harder over there.
I got my security detail with me.
All right, so you are in costume. If you want to see us, my mask is currently being, plastic surgeoned.
Oh my gosh, he just pulled out his heavy-duty pocket knife.
I know.
That could probably save the world.
Kirby, that was $12.99. Do anything you want to. So if you want to see what we're doing, we've got props on stage, we've got lights, we've got everything. We're in the festive mood for Halloween, and it sucks that there is a big line of storms coming through, but we're going to have fun here. So if you want to come hang out and eat a lot of chicken, and their burgers are good too.
Wings, baby.
Tater tots too.
Cauliflower wings.
All of that, side salad. Come hang and get your name in the box. We've got lots of things to give away today. Each and every Thursday at Buffalo Wild Wings, we give away things at 3:45 segment, 4:45 segment, 5:45 segment. We will do that today, too. 3:45 pair of Titans Patriots tickets for this weekend. A large Titans or Oilers flag. I forgot to ask Bob what that is.
Bob is currently changing. The expectation is so high for whatever costume he has. He carried it in a bag and waited on everybody to arrive.
Hey, costume in a bag is key. $50 Kroger gift card at 3:45. Also, 4:45 the Miller Lite Ronsley Wash Away Toast.
Yeah, so needed. Look at the people. The people came for it.
Free beers for all. Free beers for all.
If you are here for the Ronsley Miller Lite Wash Away Toast in the 4:45 segment, you will get a free 22-ounce Miller Lite and a really cool aluminum cup that keeps drinks cold for hours. Not that any of our crew needs that.
Nope.
No.
But that is
against it.
That is possible. Also, giveaways in the 4:45 segment: a pair of Titans Patriots tickets, a bottle of the Foolish Club Columbia Blue wine. As well. $50 Kroger gift card. Also, 5:45 giveaways, Titans Patriots tickets, and a Titans XXL pullover. That's happening at 5:45. Big Savagery, Ramon Foster, the only guest of the day. That's at 5:20 from RKW. You can check them out weekday mornings. There's Bob. 6 to 10
Okay, Bob.
On 104.5 The Zone.
All right, Bob. I was at my
Explain
senior
what he
pictures.
is.
He's Obi-Wan Kenobi,
Yeah.
right? No. Who are you then? Come here.
It's the purple one.
You got to get in front of the camera anyway.
Mace Windu is the purple.
Somebody say it into a mic.
Mace Windu.
Mace Windu.
Okay, Mace Windu.
What did he do? What did Mace?
See these new Star Wars characters, man.
Yeah, this is new age.
This
for
is
me.
the prequel trilogy. Come on.
Yeah, the prequel.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I don't know, but I've never seen any of
You
them.
look like
I agree.
Obi-Wan Kenobi to me.
Mace also has a new kind of a cadence to his walk.
Yes.
That's
little bop to
that's
it.
called a bop.
He's got
right.
less of a bop?
More of a bop.
More of a bop.
Oh, more of a bop.
And Ron Slay, you
Look at
are-
this. Look at the first
Darth
family, man.
Vader's
This is
in
what I'm
the
talking about.
house. Oh my goodness. The costumes
And everybody staying in
are
character.
great.
They staying in character too, baby. I love it. Yes.
First family of 3HL is here. And in costume.
Look at her.
See.
She's even got the tube socks on.
This is how you know people take our show serious.
That's right. They show up in costume. Slay, you are
I
a
am.
pimp.
Yeah, I am a pimp, man, from the famous series by Martin Lawrence called Martin. You have the throwback. Go check it out. You know, he's a pimp that likes to rhyme a lot. Couldn't never get the ladies, but was always going to be in character, and that's me. So
I love
show
it.
you right.
Pimping ain't easy.
Nah, it ain't. But I tell you one thing, Noah.
Is that better?
If you ever went around and saw a squirrel and I look like a tree, run up this leg and yes, you can be. That's all. That's all I got. Yeah, I got this all day. I got plenty of these all day long. Jerome in the high, ooh,
Nailed it.
ah, ooh, ow, ooh, wow. Watch your mouth. Yeah.
I haven't seen
Welcome
Martin
to
in
it.
years.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just know I'm here. Gold
So
chains.
good.
I'm just missing my gold teeth. I ain't got my gold teeth.
We tried.
We did try.
Davenport, who are you?
I am the Queen of Hearts from the Disney movie Descendants, Rise of Red.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, a little bit of a different Queen of Hearts. And Baby
it.
Babs is Princess Red.
Who was
which
ready for school.
Is, oh my gosh. Like, I got to get her into theater or something because she ain't right. I mean, she is all about Halloween. She could not wait to get her costume on. She was like, I need my sword. You get your sword, girl. All her little friends in her class are, you know, Elsa and Cinderella and whatever, Belle. And she's like, oh, no, I'm going to be the villain's daughter.
That's what I'm talking about.
Princess Red, let's go.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
Way to
Zeph,
deliver,
you need
baby
to get in
Babs.
front of the camera, buddy.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to fix the
Oh,
camera,
you
man.
fix it. Zeph.
Fix it, Zeph. That's supposed to be Fix It Bert. Now it's
Zeph
Fix It
is a
Zeph.
top-notch pirate
Yes, he is.
with a patch and an earring, everything.
The do-rag
Where's
up under
Kirby?
there.
Here's the next thing. I need to like pin my jaw back.
Yeah, I don't know if
Now,
you,
you might
can,
be rough with that one today.
I think you got to let your mask go today.
you might have been pull us off.
It's not ideal for a radio host
No.
to not be able to talk.
Yeah.
I hate that. But yeah, that's probably a good idea. We do have props. We've got Mike Myers from Halloween on the table. He's all lit up with a knife into a pumpkin. And we've got a zombie baby that's ready to attack anybody that's not nice to us today. So
Jump off the table.
That's what's going to happen. Lots of Titans talk today as they get ready for the New England Patriots. Titans, again, a 3.5-point favorite in this matchup. Anybody taking them?
Okay, we got some yes.
Yes. There we go. There we go.
That wig is
All you
killing
need,
me, dude.
All you need is hope. And we got hope. Hope has arrived.
Am I dope if I have hope?
No, not at all. Because you're a fan, which means fanatic.
Listen, there's a
Trying to rhyme into your
difference.
character.
What is the saying? There's a difference between hopelessness and frustration.
Yes.
Where are Titans fans? Are you in frustration or are you in hopelessness?
That's a good question.
Yee.
1-6 starts, the worst start since, 2015? And Slay was like, oh, they turned it around, didn't they? I go, nope, 3-13.
They did not turn it around that year, but
rough.
that doesn't mean that they can't.
That's right, because we have hope.
Do you have hope
That's
that
what I
we
was-
will
where
see
do we
Will
lie?
Levis
Ooh.
this
Well, they
weekend?
had some weird things to say today.
It was very odd.
Let me.
The OC's stuff about both quarterbacks, it was
See?
just kind of weird.
I didn't
And,
even listen to it purposely.
I mean, is it gamesmanship? Like, you're not going to know who our starting quarterback is? I don't know.
We can definitely find out.
You can do less of that in the NFL with the injury reports and all of that. But
Titans offensive coordinator Nick Holt said that they have a plan in place for Will Levis and Mason Rudolph. Said the majority of the plan is for both. That makes me wonder, and I was going to ask you guys, I didn't do it in a text because I wanted to do it on the air, but does that mean that they plan on starting Will Levis, and if his arm looks like it did against Indy, quick hook, and they go to Mason?
Maybe.
And that's why they practiced both of them this week? What do you think? Like, it's hard to read into that.
I think they learned their lesson with Will Levis 2 weeks ago when he played when he shouldn't have.
Right.
And they're not going to take that chance again.
So that would be the only reason to pull him, though, right?
Right.
Because even if he throw picks, like, leave him out there. If his arms okay.
Because you want the full scope of what you have in him.
Yeah,
so know if you're moving on.
That's what I was wondering.
Sammy, let's go to cut 3 with Nick Holtz. Nick Holtz addressed the media today, the Titans offensive coordinator. Keep in mind he doesn't call plays, but he did answer questions about the first and goal that turned into 4 straight pass attempts. We'll get to that in a little bit, but this is, and thanks to Sammy for stepping in and producing. She's new to the board. Hey,
Sammy.
And we appreciate her. Nick Holtz talking about pushing Will Levis harder this week than before the Indy game.
We're testing him more, I would say, and we are all doing a better job, medical, coaching, general manager, Rand, everybody, of really making sure we're all on the same page. We're all talking about it. I think, hindsight's 2020. I think we wish we would have pushed him harder, talked to him more, and that's kind of what it is. But now I think we're all very much on the same page of what we're looking for, what we need to feel, how he needs to feel, and Will sees that too. So
he said wished it would have pushed him harder, and then he started to say and talk to him more about, but he cut himself off there.
AKA, they got burned by Will.
Because Will said it was good.
Because he said
that
it was
has
good.
to be it, right?
Absolutely. 100%. I don't think there's any other way to read between those lines.
Protecting yourself.
And listen, it's not a surprise. And I don't hate it. I mean, he clearly thought he was good enough to be able to go out there and win a game.
Right.
At least when he was communicating with them. But I don't hate that competitiveness. You have to have that.
Right.
As long as it's from a point of competitiveness and not from a point of, oh, crap, I don't want to not be in there and lose my job.
Okay, so this is what worries me. We knew that coming in, from him coming in from Kentucky.
Mm-hmm. As far as the competitiveness.
You know what I'm saying? We knew all of this. So are we...
what?
Kentucky.
Yeah, there.
I apologize.
You know what week it is?
Yes, you better believe it.
Come on,
Rivalry week, hate week also. But this is my thing. So what have we seen from him that we already didn't know? That's the scary part to me. You said it coming in, like his bounce back mentality and not be able to hold on to things, kind of brush it off. Don't get attached to the bad. Just be able to move forward to the next play.
Rewiring his brain.
Hello. So I'm saying, like, we knew he was competitive. We said coming in, this is one guy that you have to protect yourself. You have to protect him from himself. We know that. The mentality, we talk about it all the time. He was raised as a linebacker. Yep. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. He has that mentality. Gun ho, let's go. But, man, that talking stuff, we almost at the show me part. The show me the change, show me the difference part.
All right,
got to get to that.
Lots of Titans talk coming up. College football as well. We'll hit on Tennessee, Kentucky, Vanderbilt at Auburn, among other things. We didn't introduce the key components to the show. One, Dawn Davenport is here.
What up? Let's go.
What up, Babsy?
She's the Queen of Hearts.
Off with your head.
I've heard redheads are kind of crazy, Dawn. I don't know. Like,
not our redheads.
Well. The shoe fits.
Big to differ. Huh?
Wear it. And Ron Slay is here.
Ooh, show you right. Ooh. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All
right, swing by Buffalo Wild Wings in Murfreesboro. Get dressed up if you want to. If not, we're still here until 6 o'clock. Your chance to win great things. A few pairs of Titans Patriots tickets. Going to give away a pair on the air as well to those of you that can't make it out here. But we'll be here until 6 o'clock. Buffalo Wild Wings, Murfreesboro, 104.5 The Zone.
All right, for over 38 years, Outdoor Lighting Perspectives of Nashville have been making homes stunning with landscape lighting. Nashville's oldest landscape lighting company, but they're still the leader in LED technology. And here's the awesome part. Bob Lyons will come out himself, the owner, or members of his team, and they'll give you a free nighttime design demonstration so you can see exactly how Outdoor Lighting Perspectives can beautify and enhance your home and landscape. And I can tell you from personal experience that that's exactly what Outdoor Lighting Perspectives of Nashville does. Family business since 1986, dedicated to efficient and long-term maintenance of everything they install. And by the way, they will also maintain and do maintenance on competitors' system as well. So light up your night with Outdoor Lighting Perspectives, festival lights, path lights, wall washing, tree lighting, area lighting. They do it absolutely all. Reach out to them either by phone. Just give Bob a call, 615-376-LIGHT, LITE, or you can find them online easily at outdoorlights.com/Nashville.
Tell 104.5 The Zone, broadcasting live from Buffalo Wild Wings in Murfreesboro. We'd love to see you out here. We're all dressed up, except for me. I didn't think it through. Mask, microphone.
Yeah, mask and microphone don't really work.
Kirby's trying to hook me up. He's like giving me plastic surgery with my mask, trying to open the mouth. It's fun out here. We've got people that have showed up dressed up.
The first family of 3HL just killing it over there.
They are. And Slay Dog's a pimp. That's what I've learned today.
With the most. Hey, give me a shout out. Shout out Gateway Tile, presented by your mama and them. I got a couple of your mamas and them on it. I ain't gonna say that. I was in pimp mode. But shout out Gateway Tile, man. My truck went down on me again, man. And who comes to the rescue? Garth Bolden. So appreciate them, man. They always come through. So leave that just like that.
Garth is the best.
Yes, absolutely.
Patriots at Titans. Titans favored by 3.5 in this game. 12 o'clock over at Nissan Stadium. Action gets underway on 104.5 The Zone at 9 a.m. The VIP tailgate party at 9 a.m. too.
Hey, one thing you can always depend on, the consistency, is that party. Drinks flowing, free food, Xbox stations for the kids, silent auctions, plenty of people. A lot of people don't even make it to the game, I'm going to be honest. And that ain't a bad thing sometimes. But we want you to make it to the game. I'm just saying, if you can't, I totally understand. That was the mission.
Does that thing get sold out?
It did against Green Bay. It did against the Jets.
There's a bunch of visiting fans.
Man, they come
show
deep.
Up, huh?
They come deep, and that's why I need Titans fans to come on in there, man. Like,
we need you.
I need you, man, because I don't be wanting to. It's 1 against 300. Like I don't want to fight those odds, but it is a good time, and you can scan the QR code at the door. So we also are giving away. I think we're giving away tickets today, right? Are we? No, maybe.
I haven't heard.
Stay tuned to 3HL. you may be able to get tickets to the VIP Titans tailgate.
Right on top of that, Rose.
Is there a way that people can get more information?
Yeah, go to any of our social medias as far as 104.5 The Zone or 3HL or Bullseye Event Group and tap in. The link will also be on me and DJ C Wiz's pages on social media, so you can click that also, find out everything that's going on. So, boom.
Let's hear more from the coaches. And Sammy, we're going to go. We're going to start at 1 on here. So the special teams coordinator met with the media today, and from what I understand, he got grilled pretty good. But I mean, listen, 262 yards of punt/kick return yardage against Indianapolis. They've had 3 punts blocked this year. If you count the one against the Dolphins, which was tipped, it still went down the field. But
there should be some questions asked.
So that's kind of where we are there. But cut number 1, Colt Anderson on the Titans lacking effort on special teams against Detroit. Well, we'll get to it. Yeah, Colt Anderson. It's interesting. He said some conflicting things with regard to effort today. So clearly they're not good on special teams. Right. Here's Colt Anderson talking about the lack of effort on special teams against Detroit.
To change and be different for improvement in that area on Sunday?
Yeah, it starts with the operation. We got to protect. Our number one goal in punt is protect. Give Stoney a chance to get the ball off. Then Stoney's got to do a better job getting the ball up in the air. In coverage, we got to make plays. Last week was unacceptable. We're down the field. We had many opportunities to make a play, and we just didn't. Then one thing I do want to mention is, our effort has to improve. And our finish is something that we're going to clean up, and I know we will.
Why do you think effort's been lagging?
Great question. Great question.
Is that something?
It's unacceptable.
Is there something you could do to spark that effort to increase it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm in charge of this unit. Special teams is what I got hired to do, is coaching. And so, I'm passionate about it. I feel strong with my ability to coach special teams. And, we need the players to go out and do what they're supposed to do. And I believe in them, and they believe in me. So we're ready to get on to New England. And we got a great, like you said, we got a great challenge opportunity to go out and, get the season going.
When you have that performance like in Detroit, it was said that, hey, you guys were sacrificing coverage for protection. Is that really a valid excuse for what happened?
No, there's no excuse. No excuse. It's on me to get that fixed. Like I mentioned, it starts with giving our guys opportunity, a chance to go down and cover. It's unacceptable. And at the end of the day, it comes back on me, and we'll get it fixed.
Trey.
Colt Anderson saying
man.
the Titans didn't lack effort against Detroit, but let's listen to this cut from Colt Anderson before we talk about it. This is about the effort that he says, been a problem with special teams all year.
Is there for a guy if he's unacceptable 3 out of 7 times?
Yeah, it hasn't been effort. Effort's never been an issue here. I think guys are passionate. I know guys are passionate about it, but just executing their assignment at an extremely high level and, just hammering the details and getting guys ready to roll.
Well, A, you just said effort was a problem in this game. B, the question wasn't about effort. So if you could take both of those. First off, you said effort was a problem in this game.
This game, yeah.
Okay. But separate of the effort, if a guy is putting forth an unacceptable performance in 3 out of 7 games, what happens to that guy?
You're looking for a guy to come in and make things right. And that's what our job is to do, is put the best 11 on the field. It's a performance-based business, so you got to go out there and perform.
Is Justin Hardy?
Ooh.
Man, that's tough to be thrown in the fire there, Colt Anderson. But
I feel like he's talking out of both sides of his mouth.
Yeah.
Which is why, obviously, some media members jump on that. But
yeah. PK had a great follow-up to that.
Right, like, what's your initial take, Slade? Because me and you were just staring at each other during that.
My initial
shaking
take.
Heads.
Well, one thing that I can never have associated with me or a team that I'm on is that word effort being in question.
Right.
That ain't this. No, we ain't. What are we even talking about? Like we get paid. We get paid to do this. So if I'm paying my bills, then effort is always there. I got to have effort.
Okay,
now,
but
as far
I will say there are times when it doesn't matter if they're getting paid. The effort is still not there.
And that's a problem.
But do you feel like you've seen that with the special teams unit? They're just bad. I'm not sure that there's been a lack of effort.
I want to take the effort part out of it because I think if you run out there, that's one thing, especially in football, like you flirting with injury and getting hurt really bad if your effort isn't there. Right. Or now what I would lean on is the execution of what they're doing. Now, that falls back on, and I thought he was being accountable, Colt Anderson, but it's up to you to fix it then. And if you're not executing, I don't care who we got. I'm going to take it back to you get guys on teams just to make the special teams. There are special teams guys. They're guys that have long careers just off of special teams. You got to be able to go out there and find them then. And if that's not the case, right now you can't find them, well, you need to go in the locker room and have people raise their hand if you want to get out here and help us turn the corner on one aspect of the game that's killing us. Is anybody out there that can do it? That's my question I would ask.
It's why they've lost 2 games.
Absolutely. So the accountability falls on him. The effort thing, I think you can point every now and then at maybe giving up on something. Maybe that's what he's saying. Maybe they thinking he's going to call a fair catch and they giving up, or they're blocked out of bounds and their effort to fight to get back in or something. But I'm not going to question guys' effort that get paid for it. If that's the case, that's what the coaches are there for. You get cut and we bring somebody else in that will give us effort.
If that's the case, you as the special teams coach, that's on you.
Yeah,
no question.
But that's what was weird about those comments is that he said effort was a problem, effort wasn't a problem. So like I don't know.
I think he was speaking overall, but in that game, I think he was saying our effort when we went back and watched the film, it was a problem in this game. It's been other things as far as execution, people not picking up blocks and things that thing, the details of it. But in this game in particular, guys, that many yards on kickoffs, punts, whatever, the fielding, I mean, the man was running untouched. Like, when they
rough. Showed the shot from that's rough, the other end zone where Khalif Raymond was running toward you and just the wide open spaces.
It looked bad.
It looked like, Pioneers in Montana.
I feel like Colt Anderson is in over his head. That's where I am.
Wide open spaces, Kirby.
Yep.
I ain't mad at that.
If you want in, 615-737-1045. Happy Halloween. Cousin T is first up today on 3HL. Cousin T, what's up, man?
Hey, I feel honored to be first up, man. This is a joyous
There you go.
for me, guys.
Don't screw it up.
Yeah, I'll try not to. I can't make any promises. But so I just want to say, man, I look at this game against the Patriots, and all I can think of is old school, like Big Ten, like wishbone type offenses going against each other. We're talking low scores. I don't see either one of us scoring more than 14 points. So my prediction for this, and I'm not going to say who's going to win, but I'm going to say 14-13. Patriots could win it, or the Titans can win it. I also want to add, guys, that I'm a big Titans fan. I don't think anyone doubts that. But I legitimately watch the games now with zero emotion. Like I sit there on the couch like I'm watching a boring movie, and that's how I watch my games now. Like there's hopelessness in my eyes, guys, when I watch this team play. It's depressing. So we'll see what we do. I'm predicting a low-scoring game. I'm predicting a very boring game, and someone will pull it out very, very close win, but it won't be pretty at all. So, my hand goes, guys. Hey, love y'all so much, man.
All right, Cousin T, thank you. And way to jump on out there. 13-12. He doesn't know who's going to win.
Listen, I think it was Cousin P2 Paxton. I think that's what it sounded like.
Oh boy. What's the over-under?
That's
in
what
Vegas right
now. I'm going to tell you right now.
Not very much, I would think.
Because I want to go
40 and a half, something like that.
I want to go over, y'all. And I'm going to tell you why. The offense.
38 and a half.
That's
low.
Gosh.
Low. How low can you go?
I can see him going out scoring 24 points.
Who?
Titans.
Oh.
I just don't think New England is going to score very much.
Because I believe that Tony Pollard is in a groove.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think this offensive line is doing better as far as run blocking anyway. Okay. And honestly, I think pass blocking a little bit too. Can they hold on to the ball? To me, that's where the question lies.
Can their special teams not be garbage?
That's the other part. Yes.
Their defense is going to do enough to win a ball game.
Can Stonehouse just turn to the right or turn to the left and just kick it as far as he can? Wherever it goes out of bounds, it goes out of bounds.
That's true.
Well, apparently he needs to work on his hang time.
Yeah, just kick it out of bounds. Stop screwing around. I don't care.
Listen,
I don't care where it goes.
blame him though.
I don't even.
What
he
faced in the first two games.
No, I'm with you.
I mean, he's worried about his life.
He told me in training camp that was what he was working on. That was like kind of the last piece from the injury was hang time.
Wow.
And he's still working on it. 615-737-1045. My bad, cousin.
Cousin P said 14-13.
13-12.
Right.
13-12.
How you get 12?
Just a whole lot of field goals.
A little safety in there? I don't know.
Wow.
Josh is in Franklin next up on 3HL. Josh, what's going on, brother?
What's going on? I called in the morning show and did my Nightmare on Titan's Way Halloween theme, part 1, so I wrote a part 2 for you if you're ready for it.
All right.
Happy Halloween. Let's run it. No, seriously, let's run it because it looks like Sleepy Hollow out there with our quarterback with the Headless Horseman because he can see the field just as well as him. Our game plan looks worse than the plot to the happening, which is fitting because the grass has a better chance of killing the other team than we do.
Oh,
this must be Groundhog's Day because every Titans game we lose, I feel like Samara from the Ring's going to call me up and give me 7 more days before the Titans get murdered.
Wow. This is like a Halloween special right here.
I heard that The Quiet Place 3 was filming in Nissan Stadium when it comes out next year, mostly because it's dead quiet in there and the only people at risk are the away team fans. Our team is child's play and definitely in need of an exorcist. Maybe if I say his name 3 times, he'll come back. Tannehill, Tannehill, Tannehill.
Oh, I don't know about that.
He gave Tannehill the Beetlejuice.
All we can do is hope for a purge, and I need the trade deadline and get some picks. Happy Halloween and go Vols.
I like the end. I like the end of that, baby. I like the end of that. Go Vols.
Rack 'em.
I love it. Let's work Steve in here in Nashville. That was creative, Josh. Good stuff, man. Quiet Place 3. Steve, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up? That's the caller of the week, man.
Yeah.
That was good.
That is the caller of the week. Josh, incredible. Don, do you know Colt Anderson?
I do not. Personally, do I know him personally?
Okay, because I think the whole coaching staff is in over their heads. I think he's a first-year play caller, first-year head coach, needs to give that up. I don't know the man from Adam either, but it's not hard to say run in your lanes. Go watch the tape of the first 3 games. Stonehouse was taking 2 steps every time he punted the football. Go look at him now, and y'all tell me tomorrow how many steps he's taking. You tell me how easy it is to get hang time taking 1 step because he's worried about getting crushed. Now, as far as coaching punt, it is. It's true. I watched it. Now, secondly, all you got to do is run in your lanes. They're not running. They're not staying lane, but they're playing these guys that have no idea what special teams is. Look at the tight ends playing special teams. So I don't disagree with you. I just want to know why you felt he was in over his head. Other than the fact it looks like a dumpster fire.
Yeah,
y'all have
because
a happy Halloween.
Thank you, brother. You too.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, because of what it looks like and listening to him in press conferences and all of that, like things, the way he says things that are said, that's where I get the whole over the head thing. It's funny. I worked Oregon State last week against Cal, and I came out of those coaches' meetings and just felt like the coaching staff was in over their heads, like not quite experienced enough, ready to be doing what they're doing on every single level, and that showed on Saturday when Cal whooped them.
Got shut out.
Yeah.
What was the final? Like 38-0, something like that.
Yeah. So sometimes it's just a feeling and listening to people talk. But
Yeah. I haven't noticed Stonehouse going to the 1-step kick though. That's interesting.
I don't think I've looked.
I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to
pull it up.
We'll look during the break.
All right,
Good calls, that segment.
Yes, great job, y'all. Buffalo Wild Wings in Murfreesboro. Come and costume if you want. Medical Center Parkway, 22-ounce Miller Lite. Drafts are $5, so there's that. When we come back, we've got giveaways to start doing. Pair of Titans Patriots tickets will be given away here at Buffalo Wild Wings in Murfreesboro. A large Titans or Oilers flag, a $50 Kroger gift card, all being given away next. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Gupton Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. That's where you need to go to get that next new vehicle, whether you're looking for a car, truck, SUV, or Jeep. My guy Daniel Gupton and his crew are ready to help you out. They are the absolute best. You're going to want to shop there. So if you've been thinking about getting that next new vehicle, whether it's new or pre-owned car, new to you, or brand new, they will be able to help you out. Just make sure you include them in your process, whether you've already started looking or not. Make sure you go to Gupton, and they will point you in the right direction. Just let them know what you're looking for. Take your test drive, go inside. They will help make the numbers work, and it'll be that easy. 24 West Shore, Clarksville. Exit 35 is about 9 miles outside the city. Then a straight shot into the best vehicle buying experience you will have ever had. Gupton Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, 3450 Tom Austin Highway in beautiful Springfield, Tennessee. They have tons of Ram trucks. They've got all the Jeeps you need. Anything you're looking for, they'll be able to help you out. And you can check them out online. GuptonMotors.com is the website. All the dealership information is there. Phone number, address, inventory, all the deals they have going on this month you can catch right there at GuptonMotors.com. 3450 Tom Austin Highway in beautiful Springfield, Tennessee, just 30 minutes from downtown Nashville. That's Gupton Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Sammy was producing. She left to take her daughter trick-or-treating. Trying to beat the rain. It's coming, man. If it's not already at you in Nashville, it's coming, unfortunately. We're in Murfreesboro, Buffalo Wild Wings. Jackson now producing the show.
What's happening?
So you were looking at, I know you just took a bite, but I'll riff a little bit. Previous caller mentioned the Stonehouse taking one step to punt instead of two. You just pulled up one punt.
Yeah, this was the
early.
first punt versus Detroit. It was 2 steps.
Okay.
He took his normal steps.
You'll keep rolling through the game. Yeah. Join us today at Buffalo Wild Wings at Murfreesboro Medical Center Parkway for our Titans football feast. Stop by for your chance to win Titans tickets and other prizes each hour thanks to Miller Lite and Buffalo Wild Wings, plus $5 22-ounce Miller Lite drafts while we're here. The Miller Lite Wash Away Toast is coming up in about an hour. You will want to be here for that. Those in attendance will get a free 22-ounce Miller Lite while Slay washes away something.
Oh, there's plenty to wash away.
Yeah, it's a lot. I will say, too.
Wash away this weather.
It's going to wash us away.
Listen, this is only the second day in like the last 35 that it's rained.
And it picked today.
Sucks for the kiddos.
My hair will not function. I sprayed Baby Bab's hair red.
That's
that's going to be a disaster.
It's going to run all over her. It's going to look like she's bleeding to death.
I know, Mayor. Mr. Babs hates me.
I hope y'all follow Babsy on social media so y'all can see Baby Babs.
I put the pictures out for you.
Yes.
She sent a picture this morning, man. She was ready, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's ready. She loves Halloween. She loves acting. Okay, sorry. Go ahead. I digress.
No. It's I was gonna say with this kick, with pointing out Stonehouse's his steps and his routine, that was a normal routine, and it was really good coverage on that first one.
Okay.
So maybe it gets sped up.
Maybe it gets worse as the game goes on.
Yeah, you go.
Thursday night football coming up tonight. Texans at Jets. Slay Dog already said which way he was going.
Jets.
Jets.
They have,
Jets.
And I'm only going that way because they have to win. It's prime time. Everybody's watching. You guys think you got a Hall of Famer, and they've given the Hall of Famer everything he can ask for.
Everything.
New coach, his OCs that he wants, even bringing a buddy along as an OC.
His players.
You went and got Devontae Adams in the middle of the year. Like, I don't know. And this is with sticking. I mean, they got to stick with him because the contract. But this is all coming off an Achilles, and he still had this power. So for you to be in this situation, that's tough.
Yep, Texans missing wide receiver Stephon Diggs and wide receiver Nico Collins, both out. Diggs out for the year, Collins on IR. 7:15 prime video tonight. Jets favored by 2.5. I went with you. I went money line, though.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with going down there. It's nice on the money line.
I just figured what you were saying yesterday, like your quick take on it was, Jets can't be 2-7, can they?
I mean, dog, we talk about the Titans. Imagine how many primetime games they still got. They at least got 3, I know, and I ain't even looking at the schedule. They better get something together.
We've got giveaways to perform, to execute, and the Pirate. Zeph, did you ever put yourself in front of the camera so people could see you?
No, because I was fixing the camera, but now that it's fixed.
Why don't you jump around here and get between
put your eye on
Mike Myers and the zombie baby. And my mask that won't allow me to talk into a microphone, which was poor execution on my part.
I know, right?
I go work for the special teams group over at the Titans.
Yeah, you look good, Zeph.
Looking good, Zeph.
Appreciate it.
All right, Zeph.
What you got?
This is for a $50 Kroger gift card, y'all.
Easton Blaze.
Wow, what a name. Easton Blaze.
Hell of a name.
Blaze.
Dude, you sound like a wide receiver.
Or a character, like from
I hope I'm saying that last name.
Animated.
Is it Blair? Easton Blair?
It might be Blair.
It
might
is.
be. My eye patch. Sorry.
Oh, my eye patch.
I'm blind.
Oh, it's Blair.
Blair.
Can I get some for my cataract?
Eye patch. I'm blind.
Easton Blaze was so good.
was such a good name.
That was a good name. You might have to take the one eye to use 2 eyes.
Listen, Blair's a great name, but Easton Blaze, that dude's making money catching footballs in the NFL.
It kind of looks like a Z.
No, it doesn't.
You're not going to sell us on it. We know these guys.
Oh, you know what?
With the
He
eye
only
patch,
has
it looks
one
like
eye. It's the eye patch.
It's the eye
it's 2
patch.
eyes.
Duh. All right. Anyways,
Go.
Next one.
All right, next one. What do you want to do? The large Oilers flag?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that one next. Jeff Stevens.
Jeff Stevens, you get an Oilers flag.
It is prime for the taking.
We'll find Jeff Stevens.
All right, next.
Oh, there we go. What up,
There
Joe?
you go. Thank you, Jeff, for coming out, man. Pair of Titans Patriots tickets.
James Esmond.
James Esmond. Back in the pack.
There we go.
Back
You
in
get
the
Titans
pack.
Pats tickets.
There we go.
There we go.
I love it. All right, another giveaway opportunity for you at 4:45. So when you come down to Buffalo Wild Wings in Murfreesboro, make sure you get your name in the box.
Get your name in the box
For your chance to win at 4:45, a pair of Titans Patriots tickets, bottle of Foolish Club Columbia Blue Wine, and a $50 Kroger gift card. We have been corrected about the 5:45 giveaways. The Titans Double XL pullover is still there. That's your chance to win that. And if you're not like a double X type person, a great sleep pullover, Titans Vikings tickets will be the 5:45 segment. Titans Vikings tickets for November 17th game. All that coming up. Hear more from Nick Holtz, Denard Wilson as we roll through the show. 4 o'clock hour coming up. Again, 4:45, the Miller Lite Watch Away Toast with Ron Slay. Stay tuned. Buffalo Wild Wings, Murfreesboro, 3HL. Happy Halloween, 104.5 The Zone.
All right, what better way to jump in on sports betting right here in Tennessee than with Zen Sports? And I just got my email this morning from Zen Sports that says scary good promos on Zen Sports. Happy Halloween. Check out their promotions for today. And they do this every single day. Like this one is one cashback redemption per customer. So the first bet you place for $25 or $200 for each game will be the one to qualify for this promotion. They do things like that every single day. You'll get an email, and they really have some cool stuff. Also do NFL player props, some daily promotions other than this, including odds boost. There's no danger wagers around, same game parlays, even daily same game parlay super boost. And Zen Sports provides daily super boosts that are 16% over their Tennessee competitors. If you have not signed up for Zen Sports, now's a great time. And guess what? You will automatically earn up to $100 no danger first wager. Your first bet loses, boom, you get the amount of your bet up to $100 back. Zen Sports, where betting just got better. Go to zensports.com or just download the app on your phone. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-889-9789. Terms and conditions apply. No danger wager limited to plus 500 odds to qualify. Those boosted odds are derived from equivalent parlay bets offered in Tennessee. You must be 21 and older and in Tennessee to bet.
Good afternoon. It is 3:59. I'm Joe Spinato live from the Buffalo Wild Wings out here in Murfreesboro. The Titans are back on the practice field today as they continue to prepare for Sunday's game versus the Patriots at Nissan Stadium. The Thursday injury report is out, and a lot of Titans still on it. Tyler Boyd, Amani Hooker, Tony Pollard, Dylan Radens, Andrew Rupsich, Trey Avery, and Tyjae Spears all did not practice. Quarterback Will Levis was limited, while Jeffrey Simmons and Calvin Ridley were full participants. Everybody practiced for the New England Patriots today. Quarterback Drake May was still limited with that concussion. Tonight, it's Thursday Night Football as the 2-6 New York Jets get set to host the 6-2 Houston Texans, who will be without wide receivers Stephon Diggs and Nico Collins. Kickoff is at 7:15 on Prime Video, which is when you can catch the Westwood One call of that game right here on the Zone. For all your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once in your home for the Titans and Vols. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty with you on a unfortunately rainy Halloween in the Music City. We are in Murfreesboro, Buffalo Wild Wings. It ain't raining in here.
What's happening?
There are people in costume that have come. There are a lot of people going as Tennessee fans this year. You got a lot of Vols in here.
A whole lot of Tennessee in here.
Yeah, this is what we do. We come out. Yeah, this is how the Vols roll.
You want to get these guys a little loud?
Yeah, ain't nobody dressed up in here. Can I get a go Vols on 3? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're in the building in the Boro, baby. We're in the building in the Boro.
Can I get a War Eagle on 3? 1, 2, 3. War Eagle. I got nothing.
You think? Oh, there's a roll tide. Do you think people can still get loud for the Titans? At 1 and 6.
Listen, one thing about the Titans fan base, man, they always gonna ride with them. Like, they gonna wag the finger at them. We gonna talk bad about them. But at the end of the day, we're the only ones that can talk bad about them. So yes, it'll still be a tighten up. If we can get a tighten up, you think we can?
I think you get a tighten up.
Can we get a tighten up on 3? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, see, it's still, it's still
We're
hanging
still
around.
here.
Yeah.
There you go. Coming up at 4:45, the Miller Lite Ron Slay Wash Away Toast. If you're here, you will experience the Ron Slay Wash Away Toast, which is sweeping the nation.
It's going to have to start turning into like some stand-up comedy or something if the Titans don't.
Well, you're dressed for it, Martin.
I absolutely am.
You look like stand-up comedy.
We got to have
now.
something going on, Babsy. Like, listen, I got to start swaying away from the toast, man, because
these shorts are the best, by the way.
Like,
they are.
That's the old school MCM outfit, too,
It's
man.
exactly what it is.
Yeah, this is every bit of 80s, man. Gold chains rolling. Yeah,
So
man.
you can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook, Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Unfortunately, the connection is not great, so it's not a crystal clear view of Slay's costume.
No, I think we back now.
You can see the hair.
You definitely get what Babs has got going over here, but some people think you're Samuel L. Jackson in
I might be him next year. That was a good one.
In Pulp Fiction.
It's the
Man,
hair.
you got to check out the shoes and everything.
Jules.
Feel me? I'm coming through one sock up, you know what I mean? Because I was just probably handling some business with one of my clients in the back.
Let me tell you,
Pippin
Ron
ain't dead.
Slade does not have a costumes.
Nah, yeah. Come on, man. Look
Ever.
You love the show Martin so much that you could just be a different Martin character every year.
Every year, man. Every year.
That's
I'm
your
coming
favorite
through.
thing in the world.
I got my elephant tusk that I was looking for. Thank you, Bama.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
There's no blood on that.
Shout out to the Bama fans in the building. I can find my elephant tusk. Thanks to my Vol Nation coming through. I now have a wood wheel, a wagon wheel.
Yeah, wagon wheel.
I got wolf hair. I got an elephant tusk, and I get I was gonna say a kitty cat head, but that ain't right.
No. You gotta be careful
Yeah, I
on
gotta
that
be careful
one.
with them.
Can you cut the tail off? Does the tail grow back on a cat?
It's like a minx or
How
something.
about
a
some
sphinx or
whiskers?
something. Whiskers.
There you go.
Cat whiskers.
There you go.
Kitty cat whiskers.
That cat ain't gonna let you take whiskers.
We'll keep it PG.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Listen, cats are straight gangsta.
Yeah, they are. And these the ones
better
I
watch
need,
out.
they drink bourbon. Bring me the cat that drinks
Are
bourbon.
they going to bring back the bourbon barrel? Even Chris Lowe,
need to.
like ESPN senior writer Chris Lowe, tweeted a picture of it and said, "I know where it is, and it should be brought back." So this is, for people that don't know, this is the old, basically, trophy for this Tennessee-Kentucky rivalry, and it is a painted old whiskey barrel with all of the dates around it. It's painted Kentucky blue,
wins and everything.
Vols orange. It's got the score. It is so cool. It's the coolest trophy around.
It is.
But they got rid of it. How long ago? It's been a while.
I don't remember. There was a horrific accident that led to the beer barrel going away, but I don't remember.
Also,
I'll
now
look it
they
up.
sell alcohol. There's alcohol sponsorships around college football. Like you're kind of in a different time right now too, right?
So since you're on that, Tennessee leads the series 84-26-9. In the last 39 games, Tennessee has beaten Kentucky 36 times. They are 36-3 in the last 39.
I mean, you're actually, who's counting?
What are you pointing to, Zeph Dog?
She was Ray Gunn. Remember the Australian breakdancer?
Oh, yes, on one of the TVs here.
Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out what you... like, it's so many people dressed up.
I know. It's pardon the interruption, and she was Ray Gunn and was killing it.
Is it Mina Kimes?
Woody Pages. There she go.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know who it is because she is only
perfect.
supered as Ray Gunn.
She's perfect, and she's doing a little leg and everything. That was perfect right there. She's bought into it.
615-737-1045 if you want in. Dawn Davenport is here. She's the Queen of Hearts.
Let's
what
go.
up, Babsy?
Let's go. Off with your heads. Off with your heads.
Jackson producing back at our studio in the world-famous Music Row. Zeph Dog is here at Buffalo Wild Wings in Murfreesboro. So is Eggy Bop. So is Kirby.
Yes, he is.
We got the whole group. Eggy Bop is Mace Windu. Zeph's a pirate, and Kirby's Kirby.
I used to be like
And
a
that's a
skeleton
character
mask
enough.
type guy, but I couldn't talk to the
Like
mask.
Skeletor.
There you go. Slay Dog is a pimp.
Ooh, show you right. Ooh. I said Jerome in the house. Ooh, ow. Watch your mouth. That's right. That's why I'm at with it today.
Did you practice your imitations coming into this show?
No, I walk around doing this in life.
Yeah, he doesn't need to.
This is air. I can catch me like it's every day. if you ain't careful. If you ain't careful. Yeah, buddy.
Pimping ain't easy.
No, man.
I think you need that hair.
Yeah, this right here.
What's it called?
It's supposed to be a perm, but there's more Jerry curl. It's dry Jerry curl, like a dry Jerry curl.
Okay.
It need a little moisture to it, but
So Jerry curl has a little liquid.
Yeah.
look to it.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. It got a little drip to it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, this right here. This ain't really all the way to Jerome. Jerome got a perm.
Yeah.
Like little short curls, but
It looks pretty good.
last minute, you know what I mean? This is what I roll with.
Looks pretty good.
Thank
You don't like haunted houses, but you love dressing up.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you love Halloween.
Yeah, absolutely. I love answering the door like that. I've been it.
The whole family loves
everybody's
Halloween.
in this. Yeah, everybody's in
Lil
this.
Ron did an exact duplicate
So
of
did.
the Thriller video.
Yes, he
Produced it, edited all of it.
Yes, he did.
With like half the neighborhood last year.
Yeah, he sure
I mean,
did.
and it was dead on.
He's amazing.
It was good.
The Slay family is all
Yeah, we go
about
in.
some scary
Yeah, we go
Halloween
in.
stuff.
We go in on it.
Baseball's over, y'all. Dodgers came from 5-0 down with 5 in the 5th in Game 5 to tie it. They won 7-6, and they win their 8th World Series title in franchise history. Yankees have the most with 27, but they haven't won one since 2009. St. Louis Cardinals with 11, the last one for them, 2011. Red Sox and A's both have 9 each. Dodgers, Giants, Pirates, Reds all with 5. The Braves have 4. Zeph Dog.
Go Braves.
And Queen of Hearts. And Tigers with 4.
I'll say this. Zeph was a little irritated by the Ohtani love on, was it the Major League Baseball Twitter feed?
Yes.
And I don't disagree with you on this one.
But I get he's the face of baseball.
He is.
I get he's the best player in baseball.
I mean, there were more people in, Japan watching the World Series than here in America.
Exactly. But he went 2 for 19 with 5 strikeouts in this series.
And every swing, he would pull his shoulder, man. It looked hard.
I mean, if you're the MLB, market more. I get push him. People like him, push him. But market more than just him.
Especially overseas, yeah.
Every time he ran, he held his shoulder, too.
Okay, but how about in this series, Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts?
Man.
That's who you should be pushing.
Yep.
It came
11 of 38 combined for those two guys. Freddie Freeman, 6 of 20, 1 triple, 4 homers, 5 runs scored, 12 RBI. Mookie Betts, 5 of 18, a double, 4 runs, 4 RBI. The thing about Betts, though,
and the infamous where a catch where the Yankee fan tried to yank it out of his glove.
They
he handled that phenomenally.
But me and Zev appreciate defense because when we played, that's what we love to do. And so I appreciate Mookie Betts hustling over to the line or in the gap to keep a runner at first base.
Yeah.
He did it over and over and over again.
Now, a note about Freddie Freeman that I actually just saw that just came out. So, guys, he was playing on a bum ankle. He was playing hurt. He also had broken rib cartilage that he was swinging through, and he won the World Series MVP.
That's crazy.
He had broken ribs?
Cartilage, but yes.
Well.
But do you know how painful that is, swinging a baseball bat? Yeah.
I mean, it's painful to breathe.
Exactly.
It's painful to cough. It's painful to move. Like, that's why there are quarterbacks that, I mean, obviously that you're getting hit and that's a physical game, but, like, you cannot a lot of times play through that kind of an injury. Like, ugh. Man.
No question. Hey,
Freddie, the man.
Mookie, what is the only active player or the first active player with 3 World Series?
Yeah.
That's pretty dope, man. 6 golden gloves.
He never actually played at Tennessee. Did he ever end up on campus at all?
He wanted to go there. That was
he signed a letter of intent. Yeah. I just didn't know if he ever even stepped foot on campus at all.
Yeah, well, listen, we welcome him. We don't know.
Yeah, I know you want to claim him.
Yeah, we gonna claim him.
But he did not.
You know what's fun about him?
He did not eat at Gus's good time.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
Not as a student.
Right.
He's probably been up around there. But you know what's fun about Mookie Betts is watching how much joy he plays the game with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's the energy. Like, that's, I will say, man, like, that man's very family oriented, community oriented. Like, that's what you see is actually what you get. And he's one of those guys, man, that you see trying to spread his wings now and get into media a little bit, get into branding and marketing and all of that. But he want to play the game. He want to play.
Let's get him on, Slato.
We will. I'm telling you, we will.
So the 5th inning, we mentioned that Yankees were cruising. They were up 5, and then they had to get 6 outs in the 5th. And we used to talk about that in travel baseball. Like, get 3 outs. Don't give them extra chances. Don't have to put yourself in position to get 4, 5. And this is a Major League Baseball team where Aaron Judge dropped a routine fly ball that's just sparked the whole thing. There was an errant throw to third. Garrett Cole failed to cover first. He's one of the best pitchers out there. He also didn't back up home on a double, which he should have been there too. But it was a calamity for the Yankees.
That's a good word to describe it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to use it every day.
Okay.
It was bad.
This time I didn't use it with regard to the Titans.
It fell apart.
You can easily
dog.
use it every day.
Yeah, it fell apart.
Next year, from Bet Online, odds to win the 2025 World Series. Dodgers, of course, number 1 plus 325. Yankees at plus 750. That always happens after the World
Braves.
Series.
Go Braves.
Number 3, the Atlanta Braves.
There we go.
Hey.
8-1.
Right.
Number 4, Orioles and Astros at 12-1, and we'll keep it there. Will Levis.
Freddie Freeman should still be a Brave. I'm just saying.
And I was going to say, but
he wanted to be.
But yeah, he did want to be.
Yeah, he fired his agent and everything after that debacle.
His agent pulled the okie doke.
Before we leave, too, can we give we got to give some love to the Doors over there in West End, Bueller, the way he came out.
Walker Bueller closed it up.
That was dope.
Yep.
But what about Dave Roberts coming out there? What's the pitcher name? Start with a T. That was before Bueller.
Frank Tanana.
Oh, yeah.
Dog,
We talk.
You know what I'm talking about. Who was pitching right before Bueller? Come on, you're a baseball guy, Zeph. Wow, who?
Kirby got my Frank Tanana reference.
Say it loud, Zeph. There you go, training.
Blake.
What about Dave Roberts, man? When he was in that jam, he came out there and instead of taking him out, said, I just needed to look into his eyes, see if he was still there, and let him know I believe in him and take us home.
Yeah.
And then he went and got the strikeouts. We talk about relationships.
Did you hear his post game too?
Yes.
Like, wow.
Like, dude, that's what it's so that's what makes it funny, being able to go back and listen to Coach Anderson and our coaches that are new to it. You gotta have that connection. The bridge has to be there to understand what your guys are going through. So that's another thing why I don't understand when you start talking about effort and execution. Like, that's you go down the checklist, those are two you got to check first.
Yeah.
Are we executing? Are we giving effort? Now, the luck plays with the ball bouncing your way, that's part of the game. It'll happen. But this right here, I'm disturbed by these comments with special teams. Like it's really troubling to me because I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Well, you know what you're going to get when we come back?
What?
Will Levis being asked about his availability for this weekend.
I hope this is strong foundational comments.
The way that I understand it is that he had something interesting to say.
He did.
What time was the wash away toast?
Right after that. So you can wash it away right after we talk about this.
All right. Cool. No problem.
Yep.
All right. More 3HL coming at you live from Buffalo Wild Wings in Murfreesboro. We've got more for you next, and including that Will Levis comment. Thank you, Babsy. Queen of Hearts. Are you just in character the whole show?
Yes. Off with your head.
Sounds like something I would say. All right. Assuming I still have a head.
Okay.
When we come back, it might be 2HL. Next, 3HL 104.5 The Zone. You need your mobile plan to keep you connected while not feeling like you are draining your bank account to afford it. From Xfinity, the home of the 10G network, the future starts now. Discover the nation's best-kept secret. Switch to Xfinity Mobile now with the best price for 2 lines of unlimited. Join the millions who save hundreds a year with Xfinity Mobile, one of the fastest-growing mobile services with 5G and millions of Wi-Fi hotspots. $30 a line per month with unlimited data when you get 2 lines. Switch to Xfinity Mobile, rated #1 in quality and #1 in value. Mobile plans starting at $15 a month. Save hundreds a year with the best price for 2 lines of unlimited. Get nationwide 5G included at no extra cost. Make shared and unlimited data options with your family all on one plan. Streaming more or using less, switch between unlimited and buy the gig anytime on the Xfinity mobile app, so you only pay for what you need. Automatically connects to over 20 million secure Wi-Fi hotspots nationwide to save money on data. Restrictions apply. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required. Most reliable based on RootMetrics US report. Results vary. Reduced speeds after 20 gigabits of usage per line. Go to Xfinity.com. Call 1-800-XFINITY or visit a store today. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Coming up in the next segment, 445 segment, the Miller Lite Ron Slay Wash Away Toast. Everyone here, Buffalo Wild Wings in Murfreesboro will get a 22-ounce free Miller Lite draft. And they'll get to consume the toast, too. Consume free Miller Lite and the toast.
Absolutely. It's a double whammy.
Somebody walked by and said you need Soul Glow.
Yeah. I might do that next year.
That would be good. Randy Watson.
Randy
Watson.
Mm-hmm. That boy good.
Kentucky, you good, ain't terrible. Kentucky at Tennessee, 645 SEC Network. We'll talk more about that in just a little bit. But story around here is Will Levis going to play on Sunday? Some people shaking their head no in the building. They said they're getting them both ready. I don't know what that means other than they're getting them both ready. But I like to read into things, and that makes me wonder if they're going to allow Will Levis the opportunity to start, and if he starts throwing duck balls around like he did against Indianapolis,
could be a problem.
Get on out there, Mason.
Like little Bo Peep.
No sheep.
Pull him. Yank him.
I was wondering where you were going with that.
Like little Bo Peep with her little staff.
That's it.
Oh, yeah. Man,
Get him
you're
out of
violent today.
Yeah, I'm the Queen of Hearts.
That's right.
Knowing that ain't really smart.
She offs with your head, people.
Somebody actually wrote me a message that thanked us for playing Juice Newton yesterday. It was number one, like, I didn't ever think we would play Juice Newton on 3XL, but
it's kind of random.
And then I got a thank you from a guy who said that he saw Juice Newton in the Summit in Houston back in the early 80s, which is when I lived in Houston.
So the people wanted it.
Yeah. Robert Reed looked a lot like you right now.
Good.
Playing for the Rockets in the Summit. But, yeah, he said it was Juice Newton and, George Strait and Alabama or something like that.
Oh, wow.
Hell of a show. Anyway, Will Levis, who's he going to play this weekend? He was asked in the locker room, Jackson, let's play that cut. Here's Will Levis.
I feel good. It's been a long process, but we'll see for Sunday. It's been frustrating, but I feel like we're finally starting to get to a point where I'm comfortable.
Feel more likely than not likely you'll be able to go Sunday, or
I don't know. To be determined. We'll see.
I know the big thing was throwing in back-to-back days. You got to do that. How's that been for you?
Yeah, good. That's part of the process is dealing with the recovery and the fatigue and that. So it's just good to get out there and throw it around a little bit today.
Brian and Nick have said that they're pushing you a little bit more this time around than they did before the Indy game, just to kind of see what the shoulder feels like. Has that been, I guess, more helpful for you to even know how you're feeling as you try and make a determination of what you can and can't do?
For sure. I want to see myself, make all the throws that I know I'm capable of before I go out there and do the real thing. So they're doing it the right way, I think, and I'm just doing the best that I can.
Will, how do you take this time when you are on the sideline, dealing with the injury, to look at maybe the game and what's happening from a different perspective?
Yeah, no, I think it allows you to take in more and focus on other aspects of the game that you might not really be able to put as much focus in if you're actually in the heat of it and playing. So that's been fun. And then, still just being the leader and, the captain that I am for this team, and being the best that I can on the sidelines for all the groups. So still approaching, have approached each of these past few weeks, as if I'm playing and involving myself in the meetings and everything. So I feel like I've gotten a lot better even though I haven't played over the last few weeks.
Did you grow up a Patriots fan, and does that make this week even? I knew you always want to play, but knowing that that's the opponent.
Yeah, no, I was a big Patriots fan growing up, and it definitely is cool to be playing against the team that you were once cheering for. So, that's in the past, though, and I'm not going to let that, affect my decision.
How you feeling strength-wise in the shoulder? Does it feel like it's getting back to where it needs to be?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of improvement in the last couple of weeks. Like I said, that's just what I'm trying to get, is that strength and ability to make the throws that I know I'm capable of, and I feel good, and we just got to see for Sunday.
Do you feel like it is your decision?
Yeah, no, it is. I think that it's hard for me to make that decision for myself. Obviously, with going and playing against Indy and that in retrospect not being the best decision of not stepping up and saying something. But it is like these coaches just made it very clear to me that I need to be honest with how I'm feeling, so that the right decision can be made.
There he is. He's Will Levis. What'd you think?
I mean,
he said it's hard for him to make that decision himself in terms of playing.
But he is. It's his. He said it's my decision. It is.
Yep.
I'm kind of torn on this one.
I am too. I think
because I want to rag on him for how he handled that press conference, because yet again I think it wasn't handled well. But then again, at the end of the day, if it's his decision, it's his decision, and he's just being honest, right?
Yep, I agree.
So I feel like it's not fair for me to question how he handled that interview opportunity, because clearly the coaches have said, listen, if you're good to go, you're going.
Yeah.
It's on you. Tell us. Now, is that the wrong move? Maybe, but you also heard the coaching staff say that they're pushing him harder than they did before the Indy game, because clearly they were burned by the fact that he was not capable of making some of those down the field throws. I don't think Will Levis will make that bad decision twice.
Right. So is he going to err on the side of caution this time around?
Maybe.
I'm piggyback off Babs. I think when you give him the decision, like, so we're leaving it up to you. We're going to push you as hard as we can, like, not to have any more damage, but for you to get a real true test, just like what I was talking about when you were speaking with Hitman the other day. Sometimes it's difficult to have an example of what the game type atmosphere is like. Right. So you really can't really get out there and test it. Right. You know what I'm saying? You can recreate it a little bit, but until you get in it with your adrenaline and things going, you don't think. So maybe he took it light enough going into the week when he played that he was thinking like, okay, it does feel good, but then you get in the game and it's like, you think you can make it, but you can't make it. So with that being said, it's up to you. And we're out of your way this time. So when you go out there and you can't pass it, you going to the podium. Yeah, you going to the podium and speaking about it.
You're talking about how you made the decision.
There you go.
And maybe there's some of that going on behind the scenes, but I guess the reason I kind of have an issue with it too is just the way he said it's his decision. Like he can be trusted to make the right decisions right now, because there's a history and a track record of him not making the right decisions in game, to play, with his health, all of that. So maybe that's why it really bothered me with him, like honing in on it's my decision.
So clearly against Indianapolis, he didn't have the zip with his arm, right?
He didn't.
You can say what you want about Will Levis. We know he has arm talent. That was not on display against Indianapolis. It was clearly something going on with his shoulder, obviously, right? But that week, he took all the reps. Yeah. So it's not like they could just put Mason Rudolph in. I guess they could, but now they said they're handling it differently this week, and one of the ways they're handling it differently is both guys are getting 1 reps.
Yeah, plus, now you got game-like reps, too.
Yeah, is that the coaching staff going, hey, man, you're not going to fool us again, man.
No,
we're going to be ready.
You can't do it, we pulling you.
Yeah.
And we got something to go with.
615-737-1045. With regard to the Titans-Patriots, again, Titans somehow a 3.5-point favorite in this game. You going to mess around with this one?
I think I'm going to wait.
What?
Yeah, I got to wait.
That's not very Martin-like of you.
I'm going to see.
Would Jerome wait?
He most definitely will wait. Jerome like his money. Jerome like his money now. He like his money.
So if it came down to Titans minus 2.5.
Cheap?
Yeah. I would go Titans. I would go money line though. I ain't no time to give up no points.
Yeah, like why would you give up points with this thing?
Although I do believe, man, like come on, y'all. Like all right, listen.
Go ahead.
Titans don't win this game, everybody can get ready.
Ready for what?
To cut the brake line.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, we're going downhill with none of them, with no brakes. Like,
I feel like that's an aggressive comment.
I think that's where we going. Like who you see them turning it around against if they don't get this one? Like, let me go look at this.
You gonna look at the schedule?
Yeah, I'm about to look
tough.
at it. No, it gets crazy.
I know they've got Minnesota coming to.
You got the
Nissan
Patriots.
Stadium.
Then you got to go to L.A. That the time and distance for that early game
for the Rams.
For no, Chargers.
Yeah.
The only good thing about that's a 3:05 game. That's the only good grace you have in that one. After that, you got the Vikings coming here. Then you got to go to the Houston. Then you got the Commanders, Jaguars. But you know how that game can go anyway. Bengals looking for blood. Colts know what it is. Jaguars know what it is. Like, it don't get no easier. This is D1. You don't get this one. Man, you put a brick on the gas pedal and jump out the car. Because that car going down there in the river.
Dang, Slay.
That's what I'm saying.
You guys are all in on.
Dude, I'm sitting back. I'm sitting back in the back seat with my seatbelt on. Like, I'm enjoying the ride. I'm having a good time. But I ain't gonna keep on riding if I see the driver jump out. That's what it's gonna be like. They lose this game. The driver's jumping out, and we don't know who driving.
You mentioned the Bengals when you were going through the schedule.
It was a Tesla.
How are they 3-6?
Yeah, or my F-150.
Yeah, they just drive itself.
That'll go
you better
down
have something 24-ish. Like, I don't know how the Bengals are like that. Actually, they're bad too. But they've been banged up as well. T. Higgins was banged up.
They have been.
You had Jamar
up,
Chase, the thing he was going through, not practicing, waiting on that connection to get back. They still can't block for Joe Burrow like they need to. Defense isn't the greatest thing in the world. So, and then they're in a hell of a division too.
They are AFC North.
They expect Pittsburgh or Baltimore to. Well, you expect Baltimore to be like that.
Titans defensive coordinator Denard Wilson said he's not satisfied with the numbers, the stats. He said they need to be more suffocating.
So guess what? All right.
This is Jackson play it.
You're not affecting the game in the quick change like last week against the Lions where you can't hold them to field goals when there is a sudden change.
The numbers is not satisfying. At the end of the day, we play this game, we coach this game. It's all about wins and losses. And we don't have enough wins. And obviously, I would change that to have our record flipped any day of the week. Yes, we've played good defense, but we haven't been suffocating in those spots. And we're trying to work there. We're trying to build a foundation to get there to where the defense isn't just good, but it's suffocating. And that takes time. That takes young guys that's playing with discipline for 60-plus minutes. It's about us playing as 11-on-1. And, like I said, when it starts to really click and everybody's on the same page, you'll see that type of defense.
Okay. This is exactly what I was saying on Tuesday.
Yep.
Yes, the stats and the sacks and all of that look good. But where are the impacting plays? Like, that's what I'm looking for.
You were saying that, yeah. Because I brought up this defense only gave up 225 yards to Detroit, but they started 5 drives inside the 30.
Right. And that ain't their fault. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, all of that goes together. Special teams goes with the defense.
Yep.
Pass rush goes with the coverage. Like, all of this, where are the impactful plays? Yes, a sack is good on 1st and 10 to make it 2nd and 14. But if they can go pick up 25 yards on the 2nd and 14, what we talking about? Like, who's building off of that? Arden Key get a sack on 1st down. What's the next play? Is Amani Hooker going to get a strip after they pass the ball? He's going to come. Quandre Diggs going to stick his nose in the fan. Like, is Tavondre Sweat and them going to be playing in the backfield? Like, that's the impactful plays. All of that is cool. Yes, the defense is nasty, but it doesn't translate to the scoreboard yet. Like, it looks good on paper, but individually does it look good because you ain't making them plays. You need impactful plays.
That defense has been pissed off all week. They have.
They're supposed to be.
Points, so I would anticipate them having a really good game against Ramondre Stevenson and that run game with New England and whatever they do at quarterback. I think that position's going to struggle in this one. Drake May, it looks like, is going to be able to go. He was at practice today, had a head injury in the last game. But whether they go with the rookie or Jacoby Brissett, I think that position will struggle against the Titans. And
give me Drake May.
Yeah, and I think that's why the Titans are favored by 3.5.
That would make sense. Give me those sacks, though, and those plays on 3rd and 10 or 3rd and 4. Then give me that sack. That's impactful because now we're going 3 and out. You know what I'm saying? Or a turnover on downs. Like, whatever. Like, give me something else, man.
Give me liberty or give me death. Patrick Henry. All right, when we come back.
We're off with their heads.
Wayne Hart's is in on it, man.
I love it.
You going to go home and be around a bunch of kids? Is that what's happening?
I know. I think off with their heads is like frowned upon, right?
Depending what town you're living in.
She'll have baby Babs at preschool going off with your head.
Off with your head.
When in Rome?
That's right.
When we come back, the Miller Lite Ron Slay Wash Away Toast will take place. We will also give away a pair of Titans Patriots tickets, a bottle of the Foolish Club Columbia Blue Wine. I sound really southern when I say all that. A $50 Kroger gift card, all that coming up as we broadcast live. Buffalo Wild Wings, we're here until 6 o'clock in Murfreesboro, 104.5 The Zone. I want to tell you about Scoreboard Bar and Grill. It is football time in Tennessee. Where are you watching all of the college and pro games this weekend? Scoreboard Bar and Grill, that's where you need to be to check out what they've got going on. Which location is the question? Scoreboard Opry near Opry Mills Mall. Had to take my mask off. I couldn't read. In Donaldson or Scoreboard Cedar Creek in Mount Juliet. All Scoreboard locations have brand new football menus with new food and drink items, sure to impress anyone. Scoreboard Bar and Grill has its own built-in party. Every Scoreboard has tons of TVs and will have all of your favorite games on with full sound. The coldest beer, largest bushwhacker selection you will find. And get this, Scoreboard giving away giving away UT tickets to every home game all season long. Just stop in and sign up for their loyalty program. It's called Scoreboard Stars. Mark your calendars for the best bourbon bash in Nashville. Scoreboard Opry will have a fantastic bourbon fest on Saturday, November 9th, and all-you-can-eat Low Country Boil. You don't want to miss it. It's football time. It's Scoreboard time. Scoreboard Opry, Scoreboard Cedar Creek, Scoreboard Bar and Grill. 3HL 104.5 The Zone, broadcasting live from Buffalo Wild Wings in Murfreesboro. And, man, we got a great crowd out here. Some people in costumes, some people not. Either way, it's fine.
I think some people just like the regular clothes as a costume sometimes. So, I think we all fit in together. I wear a costume every day, sweats. I'm me. You can dress up as me anytime you want to. Put a headband on. Make it real simple. Real simple for you.
I don't know that I've ever seen you wear a headband.
Dude, I only do it when I play.
Around.
Only do it when I play.
Only do it when you play.
Iconic.
Brent Doherty with you. The Queen of Hearts is coming around to perform her duties as Ron Slay performs the wash away toast as Jerome from Martin.
Ooh, show you right.
The Miller Lite wash away toast with Ron Slay is ready. Y'all ready for this? Wait, y'all ready for this?
Hey.
All right,
Does everybody have their beers?
Everybody got their drinks? Not at all, baby. All right, put your drinks in there. Shout out to Miller Lite. Shout out to Buffalo Wild Wings. Each week you give us another opportunity to wash the foolishness away, or a victory away, or troubles away, or good times away. Anything just to reset. We all in on this. So, this is our first time doing this in the Boro this year. We got a little twist on it. We got a little fan participation with it. So when I say sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, either way, then everybody repeats, wash it down. Got that? Real simple instructions. So the Titans lost. We got to put that one away. But that first half, I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to keep that thing, though. We're going to keep that outside of the last 8 minutes of the second quarter. But everything up until then, Calvin Ridley, that defense, all of that, we keeping that, man. We need that explosive plays. We need some good, impactful plays. We need some good play calling like it was, a good rhythm. We want to take all that, no matter who is behind that offensive line. They have gotten better, so we'll hold on to that one. Now, we're going to turn this thing into a party. Can I get an oh, yeah? Oh, yeah! We got Vol Nation in the building. I see a little bit. I see you back at Bama. It's all good. I got my friends to bring me an elephant tusk, an elephant trunk. I got one. I told you I was going to get it. So this is going on the mantle. But outside of that, big game against the Kitty Cats. They coming down here. Hope they full of bourbon. That's the only thing they're going to be good for. We're going to run them all the way back up north. Kentucky will be going down. And I can promise you that. Sometimes you up, sometimes you down. Either way, tighten up on 3. 1, 2, 3.
And there it is, the Miller Lite wash away toast with Ron Slay live in Murfreesboro. It got real quiet in here.
It's the toast.
Everybody trying to beat Slay. Did anybody beat Slay? I saw you working it.
It was close.
We have one guy. What you got there?
Say that bad boy burn your throat.
Is that 22
Wait,
ounces?
are you in character or not right now?
I have no clue. I have no clue, Babs. Golly, that was a nice one right there. Thank you, Miller Lite. Thank you, Babsy.
Do you need napkins?
Oh. Woo. Hello. I'll come out my wig in a minute. Yeah, I'm ready. Get these tears out my way. Gordy B, we got Rhett B. Hey, y'all give a hand for Rhett B in the building. Titans Radio.
Rhett Bryan in the house, executive producer.
Fresh out of practice, too.
Come here, Rebby. Come here.
Get over here, Rhett B. You can't come up here and be high.
Titans win this weekend or what? Oh, there you go. You got your own mic.
They better.
See?
They better.
Yeah.
It's your best chance.
Yeah.
It's your best chance.
Got to do it.
Does it matter who the quarterback is?
Not really. I mean, both can operate the offense. I think, with Drake May, you're worried more about a running element there because he had a 17-yard touchdown run in that win over the Jets last week.
Yeah. He's sneaky
athletic.
And,
you've seen Jacoby Brissett before, but I tell you what you better be ready for is Marcus Jones, the cornerback and the returner, because the special teams is what you got to get on.
Oh, boy.
He had a 62-yard punt return last week.
Oh, my gosh.
So you got to shore that up.
We should have put that in the watch away toast, Rippy. You should have a mic. Should have a mic for that one.
Well, it's an eerie foreshadow.
Do you agree with me? I anticipate this defense coming out and holding up New England's run game, and it doesn't matter to me which quarterback.
Well, and here's the thing, and this is what nobody, everybody that's so mad about the Titans doesn't want to hear. But they are close in a lot of things, and there's some good things happening. Yeah. It just hasn't shown up in the stat sheet where you're looking for it, and obviously the left column, which is the win column. I mean, think about this. The Titans' offensive line has the least allowed quarterback sacks in the last month in the National Football League. But you don't know that or realize it because of what's been going on and being 1-6.
No, and I'm glad you said that.
Are you telling the truth?
I'm glad you said
Absolutely,
that.
Absolutely, 100% I'm telling the truth.
Because the numbers, and I've said this each of the last 2 days, first 3 games, 15 sacks allowed. Last 4, 5.
Right. So I'm glad, I think
you just put some context into what that 5 means.
Right, and then you heard Denard Wilson talk today at the availability, and he says, the Titans have played good defense, and they're still ranked very highly, but they have not been what he wants, a suffocating defense, a drain the life out of you defense, and prohibitive and not let you do anything. And listen, I talked about Marcus Jones and special teams. Ramondre Stevenson is what makes that thing work. That back, not only can he run it, but he can catch it out of the backfield. You got to take care of him. You absolutely have to take care of him. And then, they've been working in Kayshon Boutte from LSU with regularity. But the guys you got to watch, Hunter Henry's the one. They work the tight ends a lot, more than a lot of teams in terms of touches and targets. And Hunter Henry is certainly somebody they go to when they get in the red zone, and Ramondre Stevenson too.
Right. Titans-Patriots coming up on Sunday, and kickoff just afternoon. Coverage on 104.5 The Zone begins at 9 a.m.
That's right. It's game day all day.
Yes, sir.
Indeed.
Rhett Bryan, executive producer of Titans Radio.
Good to be back here in the Boro.
Yes.
Thanks, Rhett B.
Go to B.
There he is, Rhett Bryan. All right, we've got some giveaways. Thank you, Brett. We've got some giveaways to do right now, and it's hard for me to read through the mic, through the mask. Let's do a $50 Kroger gift card, Zeph.
Aaron Faith.
Wow, awesome.
Because you gotta have faith.
Faith. Oh, you got George Michael.
Aaron Faith, over here.
Aaron Faith, there you go. All right, $50 gift card. Aaron Faith. Bottle of wine. Anybody in this bar want a bottle of wine? Foolish Club Columbia Blue Wine, and Zeph has the winner.
Dawn Moore.
Oh,
Dawn.
hey, Dawn.
Oh, it was close.
Really thought
Dawn Moore.
Really thought Babs won the wine.
Dawn Moore or Dawn Moore?
Totally.
Dawn. D-O-N.
Oh,
Moore.
Dawn.
So Dawn.
Dawn.
You gotta say Dawn.
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 This is amazing.
Oh my
I'm
God,
saying the same thing.
No, you're not.
This is so annoying.
No,
my
you said
gosh.
Dawn.
I'm sorry if you're
Dawn.
listening.
I go to see Dawn. That's why he's just not coming up here. See?
You go see CJ over
Hey,
there.
Dawn, have you ever met Dawn?
Hi, Dawn. I'm Dawn. Nice to meet you.
Dawn. She says I say her name incorrectly. That's why I'm so glad that Babs happened.
I know. Now you don't have to worry about it. There is a W in mine.
Yes, I know. There you go. Pair of Titans Patriots tickets.
Robbie Allen.
Hey. Congrats, Robbie.
All right. We've got another giveaway segment coming up at 5:45. You'll have a chance to win Titans Vikings tickets to the November 17th game. Also, a Titans XXL pullover. All that coming up. 5 o'clock hour next. We'll talk Tennessee, Kentucky, and Vanderbilt and Auburn. Big Savagery, Ramon Foster at 5:20. So
hey, right now we're about to come around, man. We want to get some pictures with you guys that are dressed up. And even if you ain't dressed up, we want to get some pictures with you. So we're going to be roaming around. Jump up, take a picture with us, and we're going to move to the next group. Appreciate y'all.
There you go. More 3HL next as we broadcast live from Buffalo Wild Wings in Murfreesboro. 104.5 The Zone. Happy
right, sometimes it's time to upgrade things in your home, like your windows and your doors. And you know what that means? Well, it means you need to call my friends at Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. As a customer of Pella Windows and Doors, I would love to recommend them to you. Here's the deal, too. They have a deal for you. 50% off qualified installations and no money down, no interest, no payments for 12 full months. Call them at 615-249-1910, or you can also stop by their showroom. And they have 2 new showrooms, too. One of them in Franklin. Well, that one's not new. It's the best. 277 Mallory Station Road. You can go in there, see all the different windows, the brands, what kind of doors they have. But they also just opened a new showroom in Hendersonville at the corner of East Main, Indian Lake Boulevard. Yes, go check that out. So 2 different locations. You can see what they have going on. Don't forget to ask them about their 50% off qualifying installations, no money down, no interest, no payments for 12 months special. Schedule your free consultation. Tell them Dawn sent you, and check out that special at PellaNashville.com.
Good afternoon. It is 5 o'clock. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the Buffalo Wild Wings here in Murfreesboro. The Titans are back on the practice field today as they continue to prepare for Sunday's game versus the Patriots at Nissan Stadium. The Thursday injury report is out, and let's take a look at who's on it for the Titans. Tyler Boyd, Amani Hooker, Tony Pollard, and Dylan Rainans all did not practice. So did Andrew Repsich, L'Jarius Sneed, Tavondre Sweat, and Trey Avery, as well as Tyjae Spears. Will Levis was limited today as he practiced, trying to get back into the game on Sunday. For the Patriots, everybody practiced. Quarterback Drake May was limited with that concussion. Tonight is Thursday Night Football as the 2-6 New York Jets get set to host the 6-2 Houston Texans, who will be without wide receiver Stephon Diggs and Nico Collins. Kickoff is at 10:15 on Prime Video, which is when you can catch the Westwood One call of the game right here on The Zone. For all your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once, and your home for the Titans and Vols. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone, broadcasting live from Buffalo Wild Wings in Murfreesboro. We'll be here until 6 o'clock. Another giveaway segment coming up at 5:45. Your chance to win Titans-Vikings tickets. Also, your chance to win a Titans pullover. So be sure to get here and get your name in the box. Man, I hate that it's raining out there for all the kiddos.
Put your name in the box. That's why you got to get here early. Get here early, then you listen. You partying with us. Rain, hail, sleet, or snow.
There's a guy with a really good police officer uniform. But
yeah, he was dressed up the best.
Yeah, he's real.
It's spectacular.
FYI.
It's spectacular. Britt Doherty with you on a rainy Halloween day, a beautiful day of the Music City, as we like to say. We are in Murfreesboro at Buffalo Wild Wings. The Queen of Hearts is here, y'all.
What up, Babsy?
Let's go. What up?
Travis Harder, your husband, was here earlier.
Was
he like a gangbanger? Is that what he was?
His hat says
with security. I was going to say, yo, what?
He is Princess Security.
That's how
Princess
I would
Red.
want to have security around me, man. So he had to bail because he had to go get
Baby Babs.
Who is who?
Princess Red. Who is, in fact, the daughter of the Queen of Hearts. So this Descendants series for Disney is all of the kids of the villains.
It's really good. You would love it.
I want to watch it. It's fabulous.
I can't believe there's a Disney property I've seen that you haven't.
No, that's I will.
Also,
listen, I never saw it till I had my 4-year-old got into it. So
also, if you watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Davenport's costume, Queen of Hearts, is so good. It looks like her head is just sitting right in the middle of her body.
The red hair is phenomenal.
Am I like Frozen?
No, it's set up beautifully. I love it. We went in this year.
Jerome is here. Slay Dog.
Ooh, show you right. Ooh. I said Jerome in the house. Ooh, watch your mouth. Without a doubt.
That's right.
If I tell you a duck can pull a truck, all you need to know is hook the mother.
Let's go, y'all.
Okay.
Yeah, I said my bad.
Hold that down over there.
There we go. Yeah, buddy.
By the way, there was a former Tennessee offensive lineman who now was a starter at Kentucky who said some things during the offseason.
Yeah.
That said, we're going to punch him in the mouth when we go up there.
Oh.
He said, if I could read through this mask, I love the underdog role, so when we go there on November 2nd to Neyland and we bust them in the mouth, we can pull the standard back over here.
Well, let me go on and tell the people this that don't know. Today's the 31st. It's Halloween, and I know that because I'm dressed like this. So by my calculations, that means in 2 days, that would be November 2nd. That's in a second. And if you ain't ready to go by the end, you going to let your team march out there for something that you said? Oh, the trick or the treat. It's most definitely a trick that you put on them, and it's going to be a treat for UT. I can tell you that right now, Gerald Mincy.
For those that don't know, Gerald Mincy will not play on Saturday. He's just going to let his teteammates go out there and defend that.
And I tell you what, this right here.
I mean, he can't help it.
No, damn that. Yes, you can help it.
He can help it.
No, you can help it. Guess what?
It's not like he said those comments this week. He said them at the beginning of the season.
Well, you should have made sure your little body was together by the end, because your new November 2nd should have been circled. If you should have set out last week, that's what you should have done. Now you going back on Rocket Top where you got 102,000 screaming maniacs, belligerent, fried, loud, championship playoff running, Josh Hyper turning, you know what I mean, defense scrambling. I'm talking about Nico throwing, connecting, Dylan Sampson in the backfield, got the defense sweating. Y'all rhyme all night. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Kentucky, you in trouble. Just like this hair on my head. If it don't get no juice or activator, it's in trouble. That's Kentucky. And I mean that from the bottom of my soul. You hear me?
This is so in character that I can't even come at you after that.
Thank you, Babs. Thank you.
Wow.
It's going to be trouble, though,
like
man.
Martin wrote that himself.
I'm telling you, Babs, listen, though, man. You heard Rodney Gardner come out this week. They put a snippet out of him doing film session last week. And we were all in question of what the bye week was going to hold. I don't think it's a question anymore defensively. After listening to him, the way he's speaking to his guys and letting them know, like, the culture has been shifted. We got guys here, we're no longer having to coach the upperclassmen. The upperclassmen, this one you got a good program. The upperclassmen are coaching the guys beneath them, the guys that are coming behind them. And everybody's getting a fair shot. Everybody's getting an opportunity. If you go out there and make the most of your opportunity, this is from James Pierce to T. Lander to whoever it may be coming up next. You have it right there with you. Do your job, and you're going to get the rewards from it. Easy.
Kentucky has lost 3 games in a row. They've dropped 10 of their last 12 SEC games.
Who was their last game, Yoral?
Auburn.
What did Jarquez Hunter do?
23 carries, 278 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Auburn piled up 328 rush yards. Auburn had 500 yards of total offense.
Babsy, who did Hugh Freeze at SEC Media Day say he don't understand why they're not talking about enough?
Hunter.
Talking about Hunter. Now, let me flip it and fast forward it to November 2nd. Who is the leading rusher in the SEC and should be the most dangerous if even thought about when you're talking about a running back?
Dylan Sampson is averaging 5.8 yards per carry and needs 162 for 1,000. He has 17 rushing touchdowns, 1 off the school record, which was set 95 years ago. Kentucky ranked number 57 in the nation against the run. Tennessee's run game ranked 7th.
Listen, man, I'd have been into a home, man, where the running water had been cut off and you couldn't take a bath. But you woke up the next morning, went to school, you did your math. I know 1 + 1 = 2. If Jarquez Hunter can do that, I know damn well what Dylan Sampson can do against this same defense on his own home turf, where they having the spooky Rocky Top going. Oh, if you think I'm dressed like this, imagine what they're going to be dressed like in East Tennessee at November 2nd at 7:45. You ain't going to know the ghouls from the goblins, but one thing you will know is when everybody's in unison saying, good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. That means there's 7 points going on the board. And y'all in trouble, Kentucky. I'm telling you, Babs.
2 weeks ago in the 48-20 loss to Florida, the Gators had 197 yards rushing against Kentucky and 5 touchdowns. Jaden Paul, 22 carries, 106 yards, and 5 scores. They've struggled. It's amazing. This SEC year is like the SEC's on cocaine or something. I don't know. But It's amazing to think about Kentucky and how good their defense was against Georgia, against Ole Miss.
Yeah.
But how that's all flipped in the last 2 weeks. And now Tennessee comes in there, and they desperately want to get going on offense. They've had an off week. They had a bad off week earlier this season. Came out of that with a loss to Arkansas. I think they're going to be clicking offensively. It's going to start with Dylan Sampson, and they're going to roll against Kentucky.
Kentucky has a leak in the home. And I'm going to tell you what's happening. You take the Georgia game when they played them in Kentucky, and business was handled. They fought in that game. But one thing you better know about a leak, it gets patched. You better send somebody up under there and check that crawl space, because there's some water damage up underneath the house. And that's what's happening. When they walk up on Rocket Top, Babs, I'm telling you right now, and I'm telling you what God loves, they in trouble. They get the beer barrel, crack it open, and I'm telling you it's flowing, everlasting.
I'll say this, when your head coach starts complaining about 3 straight night games in the SEC in tough environments, that leak is leaking a little bit through the patch.
Yes, it is.
Because
duct tape ain't holding.
I get it, but Coach Stoops, dude, you play in the SEC. This is every Saturday. This means you're playing in big games.
Regardless.
This is what you want.
Yeah.
And that is a part of being in the SEC conference.
It is.
You can't complain about 3 straight night games in tough environments. I get it. You want the night games at home.
Yep.
But welcome to the SEC.
This is what it is.
Yeah.
Some nuggets from ESPN.
I would expect that from Oklahoma, not Mark Stoops.
There you go.
Tennessee's defense leads the nation in fewest plays of 30 or more yards allowed. They've given up 3 plays of 30 or more yards per. Kentucky has given up 20 sacks, ranking them 103rd in the country. You think they're going to be getting after Vandegrift?
Man, what? Can't wait to pin them ears back, and they in a groove right now.
By the way, Vandegrift in the last 2 games, Slay Dog 21 of 43, 48.8%. 285 yards in 2 games combined, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions.
You know, coming off of that game versus Alabama, you go into a bye week and you have an opportunity to get a guy like Jamar McCoy also healthy.
Yeah.
Like Brew McCoy to be able to get the catching with those fingers right the way they are.
All the McCoys.
Squirrel White. All of them. Squirrel White. I forgot. Yeah, that is good. All of them McCoy. Squirrel White able to bounce back and get a little healthy. Mike Matthews still right there on the cusp. We don't know what it's going to be or not.
Hearing that he might have a little role in this game.
Well, guess what? It's going to be on. I'm telling you right now. And I'm just saying this. Mike Muse, why do I keep calling this damn man Mike Muse? Mike Matthews.
Is he like your muse or something?
Mike Matthews is your muse.
I don't know what's going on, but this man was excited after that victory.
Yeah.
But on the individual side,
he needs to get going.
He wants to get going.
No question.
Like he is begging.
Look at all these freshman receivers.
He asked coming
Ryan
into
Wingo,
this bye
Ryan
week.
Williams, my man at Ohio State. All these freshman receivers having big
I'm telling
games.
you right now, he asked coming into this bye week, can I have an opportunity?
Tennessee is the only team in America to have not given up 20 or more points in any game this season. Meanwhile, Kentucky has not scored 20 in an SEC game this season.
Sound like the Titans.
Tennessee is 17-1 in its last 18 games at Neyland Stadium. Kentucky wide receiver Dane Key has at least 4 receptions in 5 consecutive games. Watch out for him, and watch out for this local guy. I think you know a little something about Barian Brown. Home run threat, 23 receptions, 278 yards, and 3 touchdowns. 11 carries, 45 yards and a touchdown. 13 kickoff returns, 326 yards, and a touchdown. Tennessee usually kicks it out of the end zone anyway.
Yep.
But they need to keep Barian Brown from having an impact on this game against his local team.
And I know it's probably a lot of Vols fans out there worried a little bit, thinking like, man, we saw this, what it looked like when they came off the bye week against Arkansas. Things didn't go quite right. But you had a different part of the season. You have something to look back on, what you made your mistakes on. You also have a Vol Nation that's going to be a little bit different because you're playing a home game instead of a road game to get your bearings back under you. And you also have film to go back and say, I was this close 3 to 4 different times from busting that Alabama game open with Nico hitting his receivers. So the plays are being drawn up right. All we need is the execution. Be well.
When we come back, Ramon Foster, Big Savagery, more on Tennessee and Kentucky. Also, of course, the Titans taking on the Patriots. In the 5:45 segment, we have giveaways to do, and we'll get into Vanderbilt-Auburn as well. Auburn a 7-point favorite in that game, 11:45 a.m. SEC Network. All that coming up as we continue to broadcast live. Buffalo Wild Wings in Murfreesboro. Glad to be here, proud to be here, love being here. We'll be right back. 104.5 The Zone. I tell you about my friends at Brentwood Jewelry. Check them out online, BrentwoodJewelry.com, 7012 Church Street, located in the heart of Brentwood, just off Franklin Road. Check them out Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. until 6 p.m., Saturdays from 9 to 4. Always a phone call away or a click away at BrentwoodJewelry.com. If you're a watch guy like me, no place better than to shop at Brentwood Jewelry. They have a large selection of timepieces, including brands like Bremont, Tissot, Oris, Longines, Luminox, and others. Don't forget about Brentwood Jewelry's pre-owned Rolex marketplace as well, with fine pre-owned Rolexes for a fraction of the cost. Every watch they have, has been meticulously serviced to ensure the highest level of performance, presented with a 2-year warranty. They offer an extensive online selection of fine pre-owned Rolex watches. Their selection includes both prior models and the current models from which you can compare. Brentwood Jewelry here to help you pop the question. Let them help you take the stress out of selecting the perfect engagement ring. Slade did it there. They can help you find a beautiful ring in your ideal budget. Browse their incredible selection of one-of-a-kind rings or talk with their custom design specialist to create a stunning ring as remarkable as your loved one. Exceptional style, exceptional deals every day for more than 50 years. Visit BrentwoodJewelry.com.
What? What's happening, good people? You know what time it is. It's time for us to go on and get you a Generac automatic standby generator from the one and only Cove Generators. Now, you're probably wondering, where does rain come from? Well, a lot of times you need to know it's welcome to Tennessee. This is how it goes. Along with that comes in the winter ice. Yeah, and frozen lines and power going out. You don't want that power outage. You want to be in control, never to lose power again. You need to hit up Cove Generators and Generator Dave to make sure you get in on this guarantee that they got, Babsy.
Yes, a new 7-year warranty upgrade, over $1,000 value for free. If you tell them Dawn and Slay and 3HL and 104.5 The Zone sent you when you purchase a new Generac automatic standby generator. By the way, Cove Generators can do maintenance on any brand of generator that you own. This is all they do, which means that is what they know. You know that they're going to make sure your generator is ready to go, so you're not calling after a storm hits with no power wondering why your generator's not working. No, Cove Generators is on it, and they do have financing available with tons of options, some as low as 0% financing. Certain terms and conditions do apply. So call Cove Generators, 931-559-3311. Get that deal, or just visit them online. Never lose power again. Cove, C-O-V-E, generators.com.
Stay connected through it all.
3HL 104.5 The Zone, broadcasting live the Halloween edition of 3HL. Happy Halloween. We are in Murfreesboro, Buffalo Wild Wings, cutting it up. Great crowd. Very enthusiastic today.
Awesome crowd. Y'all been great.
The Boro always come out and represent. They can do a little bit better than that, though. Appreciate y'all coming out. Show some love. There we go. That's a little bit better. A little bit better.
I mean, this restaurant is absolutely packed, and a lot of y'all wanted to take pictures. We appreciate that.
Live and direct, baby.
Got the Queen of Hearts over here.
Off with your head. It's like my favorite
I was going to say, Babs, it's kind of like you really like saying
I love saying it.
She has such enthusiasm when she says
Because I feel like you're not really ever allowed to say that.
You're not, but when you're in character on Halloween, you can do what you want.
Slay Dog is Jerome from Martin.
Oh, so you're right.
That's right.
I'm a regular, skeleton type guy. Trying to talk to Kirby gave me some surgery on my mouth so you can actually kind of hear me a little bit.
Yeah, it's actually
much
pretty
better.
good.
Yeah, it's much better.
It was Charlie Brown's school teacher for a while.
Yeah.
Which you know how I feel about Charlie Brown.
You hate Charlie Brown. So weird. It's the weirdest thing.
I just don't think Charlie Brown attacks life like he should. He lets other things dictate life for him.
Go Kirby.
Kirby, there you go. All right, Ramon Foster, Big Savagery joins us now. RK Dub, weekday morning, 6 to 10 on 104.5 The Zone. Ramon, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, good people? How y'all today?
Man, we were just sitting here breaking down Kentucky and Tennessee, and I really don't see a path for Kentucky. In fact, I think Tennessee wins 34-0. Where are you?
Man, I'm in the same boat. I got 2 quick shout-outs if y'all don't mind real quick.
All right, shout-outs are presented by your mom and them on this show.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it would be Ken Folk them real quick, okay? Ken Folk them across the street. One goes to Babs, man, because Babs got the coldest slogans ever. When she comes on and she hits that Twitch please, I love it every time. Never stop the Babs. And then the other one is when y'all be at y'all remote, you just say, put your name in the box. I stand at home with you. I just need you to know, like, certain stuff you keep a hold to, I'm holding on to that one, Babs. Okay, put your name in that box. I love it. I love it.
Sometimes it's Slay, sometimes it's me.
Yeah, we interchange them.
I know. The other one is to Jackson, man. Jackson's worked from 6 to 6 today. I'm saying a shout out to him back at the 104.5 The Zone Studios. And it's not like he's out here digging ditches or nothing, okay? But what I'm saying is, he works the whole 12, man, and I got to give a tip of the hat for my guy for rocking with us and ending with y'all. That's some cool stuff.
Man, that's what it's about.
Awesome. I didn't know he's worked all day. Nobody told me.
Yeah, we ain't been in the studio today, so we didn't know. Yeah, man, salute, Smiley. Smiley, what you are you dressed up back there in the booth, Smiley?
I am comfy back here because I knew it was going to be a long day.
That sounds good.
Fair enough.
Smiley's been dealing with some stuff.
Man, you asked me about this Kentucky football team. Yes, we're back to Kentucky because it's Kentucky Hate Week this week, okay?
That's right.
The way I feel about them is I just want to see a very convincing win, man. Like, I want to put their face in the dirt. I want to make them pay for everything that Gerald Mincy had to say this offseason. Like, somebody has to pay for this, and those are the things I'm looking forward to the most, man, is watching that offense if they can. I hate to even say if they can. I want to say when they will. Put up about 50 points on Kentucky. That's where I'm at.
I love that right there, Savage. So, all right, this is the question. What's the foundation of being able to put those points up?
Man, it's just simple. For me, and this is one thing I think we can all admire about Nick Saban, right? And I'll even throw Tressel in there.
Okay.
Myers in this conversation. I think you know where I'm going. Like, championship pedigree coaches, Kirby Smart being another one. When you got a lesser opponent, you got to let them know soon. You got to let them know fast. Tennessee's a good football team. Kentucky is not. You got to treat them that way. And that goes from a mentality of not taking anybody lightly. It starts there first because those are the things right there that'll beat you. Is, we'll win. Yeah, but there's a way you also have to win. So I'm hoping Coach Heupel and his staff coming out of this bye week has that mentality that Kentucky's the best team in the world, and we got to go smack them up for 4 quarters. And that's where it starts at. But it does also start up front with the O-line and D-line to meet in the SEC. That's key. You have to be able to dominate the line of scrimmage. One thing I will give Kentucky credit for is, as of late, they continually put out good defensive linemen in the NFL. They have been consistent in that department. So if we dominate them up front, defensively and offensively. That's how you get to that quarterback who's been a little shaky as of late, man. The running game, Dylan Sampson, it takes care of itself. Nico hitting his spots down the field, that's what the bye week is for. They, to me, probably had the most perfect bye weeks of any team this year. Like, this one is the last one before November, December football matters. And that's why I think that's the pathway for the Vols, understanding what they're getting themselves into. I distinctly remember Coach Fulmer, when we were in school, preaching to us. And I remember the first time I heard it as a young guy, like, why are we talking about November football? And he'd always say to us, this is what they remember you the most by. This is where you put your stamp on, at the time, the BCS, right? This is where you put your stamp on trying to say we got better as the season goes on. And that's what I'm hoping Coach Heupel and his team is doing with coming off this bye week with the SEC night game.
Ramon Foster.
Don't tell that to Stoops. He's not happy about it.
He is not happy about a lot of things. He's not happy about NIL dollars either that he's not getting. So he
didn't complain about that. No, he didn't.
Yeah, multiple times, actually. Multiple times. Don Davenport has something to deliver to the fine people that they could win here in a second.
Yes. We are giving away 2 Titans tickets to the Patriots game on Sunday at Nissan Stadium and 2 tickets to the Titans VIP tailgate with Ron Slay and DJ C-Wiz.
Yeah.
Thanks to Bullseye Event Group. It's an awesome tailgate on top of having tickets to the game. So how about I give the number at the end of this segment? Stick to the end of this segment.
I think that sounds good.
I will give away 2 of those tickets. All right, Big Savagery, let's kind of transition into...
Real quick.
What?
The same way that you said that you're going to give the number at the end, you also got to make sure that if they go to Ron Slay's tailgate, then they also must go to the game, because I think some people try not to go, okay?
Oh, yeah. Well, I will say that tailgate is a lot of fun, and sometimes you can lose track of time there. That has happened to me prior, so I get it, you know. All right, so that transitions us to the Titans. Regardless of what quarterback is on either side of the ball, what has to happen, number one, for the Titans to win this game?
Man, take care of it, Bab. Like, there has to be a level of consistency from one half to the next half is where I'm at with it, right? And if it is Will Levis, like, this is like a second chance almost in a sense for a guy like him, considering all that he's been through this year. Mason comes in, Mason shows that he's not the franchise guy in that sense moving forward, that it still is very much his job. So play with the confidence that you know this is your team if you take command of it, Babs. Like, we can talk about the O-line and the D-line and the receivers and how everybody got to pitch in and help out and help this team win, but it does start, Babs, with whoever is behind behind center, and I'm thinking it's going to be Will Levis, as much as we've spoken about him this week. And one, Babs taking care of himself. Like, if you are in a position where you're about to get hit, go down. If there's a play to be made, it is not necessarily your play to be made in that moment. Throw the ball away or tuck it and run out of bounds where you do not get hit. It starts to me with this team, like with whether it's Mason or whether it is Will Levis. They have to get to a point to where they're commanding this offense, because the thing about teams that lose is you continually find yourself in a loser's mentality. That's why, like, people say winning is contagious, but so is losing, because that's all you'll grow accustomed to, and you can't allow that to be your standard when you're trying to change things around. So to me, it starts with the guy that has the ball in his hand every single play.
Quarterback. So do you take anything from, actually, I just want your reaction to the Will Levis interview where he said, it's my decision, was asked again about it, and said it's my decision if I go or don't go on Sunday. It's up to him. What do you take from that? Is that weird?
It is a little bit, being that he's so young. But I think Coach Callahan's in a place where he's trying to learn what's the threshold of his players. That's one thing I don't think we've all considered. Like, it's not like he had this team for an entire year. He came in February or whenever it was, and to try to learn every single guy and their personalities and actually having to pay attention to those personalities is a bit of a challenge. Like, there's so many people still at our building at 1045 that I just don't know. So imagine what a football coach is like as far as saying, hey, I know what this person likes and don't like. I think this person has this amount of like pain tolerance. He's had about 7 months with Will Levis, and plus break. So there's not a whole lot of time to understand what he is. So if it is Will Levis' decision, this is what I tell you, better not be wrong, right? Because it'll change everything Coach feels about players moving forward and about Will Levis specifically, because the coach that I played for had a whole lot of tenure in this league, has a whole lot of tenure in this league, and Coach Thomas. And we were in situations before where he'd leave it up to players, and he'd also just say, nope, I'm shutting you down. Case in point, I hyperextended my knee in 2018, and I ended up missing all of preseason. And he asked me how was I during the course of the week, and I wasn't all the way right. And the only reason he let me play was because of weather conditions. He said if it was above 80 degrees, Moan, I was not playing. Luckily for me, it was only like 65 degrees in Cleveland that day. You know, and it helped me and him like build a better rapport with one another where that trust goes up. Will Levis is dealing with a trust issue on and off the field, because if he's wrong about how healthy he is, then that's a hard hill to climb out. I mean, that's a hard hole to climb out.
Right, and he's
Don't be
so
wrong, Bab.
That's a great point.
He's so competitive too, but we talked about this earlier. I wonder if he errs on the side of caution on this one because of the Indianapolis game.
But Mayor, here's where I think we got to shift our conversation about the quarterback position. Something like we talked about a little bit a couple of days ago. When we mentioned Will Levis, right, we mentioned, and Anthony Richardson, we mentioned their physique, their competitive edge, how good of an athlete they are, how strong their arms are, the potential that they have. We speak about everything but other than the fact that he's the quarterback. Like, man, I love the fact that we can say he's a tough guy, but at the first, like compliment that needs to come out of our mouth is he's a better quarterback, and we've yet to say those things. Because I could care less if a guy is tough and will run a dude over if he can't throw me a 5-yard out, if he can't throw the comeback properly, if he doesn't know when and where to get rid of the football. Like, we're speaking about attributes. We need to be talking about his skill set. And that's where, to me, like Will Levis having the ability to make the decision if he's going to play or not, like, make that decision as a quarterback, because the quarterbacks I know are a little bit more fragile about how they take care of themselves and how they put themselves in harm's way on the football field. They're not trying to go out there and prove to you that I can run a linebacker over, or I want to be helicoptered in a field, like in the air. Like, that's the reason I'm so high on a guy like Shedeur Sanders. Like, throw the antics out of the way. Throw the idea of his dad is going to control everything out of the way. That dude is a friggin' quarterback. He throws the football. The reason why we have the conversation about Brock Purdy, right? We don't speak about Brock Purdy's size or how fast he is or how strong his arm is. You know what we say about a guy like Brock Purdy? He's a quarterback. The same thing goes for C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud is one hell of an athlete. But you know what we call him? A quarterback. And that's where Will Levis got to change our perception of how we think about him. Screw the tough guy. We got linebackers that are tough.
You don't have to be him.
That's true. There he is. He's Ramon Foster, Big Savagery. You can catch him weekday morning, 6 to 10 on 104.5 The Zone Arcade Dub. Thank you, Ramon. Great stuff, man. Love you, brother.
No doubt. Go ball.
Big Savage.
Yeah.
Hey, what kind of, let me ask you this real quick before you go. What kind of candy you handing out there, though, dog? I heard Big Kevin Long kind of called you out, man. What you got your candy bar, the king size, or what you got going on?
Are you doing full size?
Oh, I need to know.
Hey, public shaming is the best way to make somebody get right, okay? We talked about it. So you know what we did? We hit Sam's and got big 36 boxes, 36 count boxes of Reese's, of Snickers, of Starburst, of three types of Skittles. We loaded, okay, at Parsons Way out here.
They're gonna be rolling out there.
See, I might swing Baby Ball by there in his disguise.
Hey, come on through. We got so much, we'll have some left over. So you ain't got to be in no hurry.
And there we go.
Yeah.
Listen, there's something special about those houses that do the full size.
There you
ones.
go. It is.
Everybody in the neighborhood and 3 towns over knows who they are.
Hey, just whatever's left over, bring to the studio.
We'll take care of it.
All right, there he is, Ramon Foster.
Hey, you got to lay up off Baby Babs, man. It ain't her fault she was born great like that. Let Baby Babs be great.
I need her to be aggressive like Will Levis tries to be sometimes. I'm just not quite there. Thanks, Savage.
Thank you, Ramon. There he is, Ramon, Kayla Will, 6 to 10 weekday mornings on 104.5 The Zone. When we come back, a little on Auburn and Vanderbilt. What's your least favorite candy? Like if you go trick or treat and you get this in your bag, what's your least favorite candy? Also, we got giveaways coming up.
Sugar daddies.
Dude, next segment.
I'll fade the sugar.
Call it a tease. Call it a tease.
Sorry, I missed it.
She loves payday. We'll be right back. 104.5 The Zone.
Holla.
Big Slade coming to you live and direct, man, with Kellum StemCellInstitute.com. Holistic stem cell therapy. This is what you need to go get when you want to get that inflammation out of your body. Just do like I
Totally
did, man.
forgot.
And you understand that, hey, I've got it, and this is the opportunity. So, guess what? Use it. Why wouldn't you? Get the inflammation out. It's your choice, regardless. Your body's own healing cells. They also store them for future and continued use. Now, you can also understand that all you got to do is go and set up your consultation. You set your consultation up today, you'll be ready to roll. So, absolutely get to it. And here's the number for you. 615-850-4415 is the number. 615-850-4415. That is the number. So you sit down and talk to Dr. Kellum. You get it going with yourself and understand all the questions that you have. He will answer. It's that simple. It is that easy. I did the same thing, and I had to push it along, so I went in there and got a little bit of the secret sauce to get that hip all the way together. Yes, I got it together. That's why it's KellumStemCellInstitute.com.
Habs has some work to do. Whoa. Queen of Hearts has some work to do.
Queen of Hearts. It's going to be off with my head for forgetting to give away these tickets. How about that?
What you got?
615-737-1045. Caller number 5. Right now, you win tickets to see the Titans host the Pats Sunday at Nissan Stadium and 2 tickets to the Titans VIP tailgate with your own Ron Slay and DJ C-Wiz. Thanks to Bullseye Event Group. It is Titans Ticket Thursday, where 104.5 The Zone gives you a chance to win Titans tickets on Thursdays before all the home games. So good luck to you. Tighten up.
Bounce with me. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Don Davenport had to exit stage left.
Yes, you got to go catch the kiddos. Got to catch baby
trick-or-treating responsibilities and all those things.
Yeah, you got to catch the baby babs.
How many times today did she said off with their heads?
I'll probably go over under 9. 12. Kirby said 12, so there you go.
I said earlier she was very enthusiastic about that.
Oh, it sounded good too. It sounded very soulful.
So are you just going to go home and be Jerome all night?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like that's right on my. I hate it's raining though, man. Maybe it's a little like
I do
sprinkle.
too. I hate it.
Red B said, man, it coming from the complex all the way up here about an hour and 20 minutes. We know how it is in Nashville when it starts raining, man. So hopefully everybody's being safe though.
Definitely true.
Don't rush.
And while you're out there driving around, watch out for the kids.
Yeah,
especially in the rain, man. It's tough watching them across the street and stuff. And these neighborhoods, man, they get crowded because people come from everywhere.
The zombie baby on the table with the hat looks ridiculous on TV, dog. Like, look at the eyes on this thing.
I love my zombie baby.
I mean,
he's so great.
That's wild, right?
I need to name him or something.
No, you don't. Zombie baby. They don't need no name.
Zool. Although Zool was female,
right? We met Zeph's better half. Well, this was my first time meeting Zeph's better half.
Say hi.
Oh, here we go.
Hello.
Hey.
All right, please identify yourself.
My name's Alyssa. I'm Joseph's fiance, Zeph, as you guys call him.
Yeah.
Yes. So do you call him Zeph now? Is that
I do
stuck?
not.
Okay.
You still call him Joseph?
Honey.
That's sweet.
That is so sweet.
What do you call her? What's your term of endearment for Alyssa?
Alyssa.
Zeph, see, listen, don't worry. I'm gonna work on them. I'll get them together. We got to take a few road trips. I'll get them together.
Do you think that Zeph is like a romantic kind of guy?
By far, no. He definitely tries, though. I would think he definitely tries.
I would say he's pretty romantic. His proposal was really good.
Zeph looked like a picnic type guy.
How did the proposal go down?
Candles and picnics.
Well, he did it all by surprise. I had no idea. I was completely shocked.
You really had no idea?
I really had no idea, which was crazy because I thought I was going to have an inkling and I didn't. And he planned it with my sister, my mom. He had asked my dad in advance. My neighbor got in on it.
Attaboy.
He took me grocery shopping because they weren't ready. They were waiting for a photographer, and so.
Smart.
Yeah, we went from dinner to the grocery store.
So that shit gave everything away. Alyssa.
I know when like plates start spinning, like this dude right here, he's like, I can only imagine.
And
what do I do? Grocery store.
There was snow on the ground. I got lucky because it snowed. It was a big snowstorm.
So you had to really go slow.
And so, yeah.
It worked out.
You had to go get milk and bread.
Was he dressed anything like that, Alyssa?
Was he what?
Was he dressed anything like that? Was he dressed like that?
Like a pirate.
Well, he did have a long black dress jacket on, so a little bit.
A long cardigan, huh?
I don't know what to do with that.
No, it was a big winter coat because it was snowing outside.
There's some
cover it
jokes
up,
in there.
Zeph, of course.
Well, welcome to the family, Alyssa.
Thanks.
No doubt.
You'll never be the same. Vanderbilt has never won at Auburn. They are 0-9. 7-point underdog at Auburn.
Common denominator, though? Diego Pavia.
I've got something on that.
What?
Auburn snapped a 4-game losing streak with a 24-10 win at Kentucky. Vanderbilt, obviously one of the surprise teams in college football. They beat number 1 at the time, Alabama. They had an overtime loss at Missouri. Just lost by 3 to number 5, Texas. They are legit. Vandy can become bowl eligible for the first time since 2018 with a win. Auburn had 326 rushing yards last week at Kentucky. Running back Jarquez Hunter, we mentioned earlier, 23 carries, 278 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Vandy ranks 28th nationally in run defense. That's got to be a primary concern. C.J. Taylor, Langston Patterson, the guys have to shut down Hunter, at least slow him down. Vandy quarterback Diego Pavia, you mentioned this.
Yeah.
Has been a huge story this college football season. He also has a win at Auburn on his resume. He led New Mexico State to a 31-10 upset of Auburn last year. 9 members of Vanderbilt's team this year were a part of that win last year, and that's not all.
Yes.
Pavia also beat Hugh Freeze at Liberty. He had 3 passing touchdowns and 3 rushing touchdowns, 6 touchdowns against Hugh Freeze when he was at Liberty. Pavia 3rd in the SEC in passing efficiency, leads all quarterbacks with 537 rush yards as he goes
So he got Hugh Freeze numbers, is what you're saying.
2-0.
Golly.
How about that?
A lot of those teams, a lot of those players from Auburn is back too that lost last year. So it'll be interesting to see how much they like to take that on the chin.
A lot more on that game, a lot more on Kentucky, Tennessee.
What's up, Dr. C?
Coming up tomorrow as we visit with Josh Ward, Greg Cosell, and Mark Mariani. You've got some winners.
Giveaways.
Titans double XL pullover. What you got, Zeph?
I don't even want to pronounce his last name.
Oh, my Lord.
You try it.
Kirby, you got it?
Oh, come on, y'all.
Is that it?
Thompson.
Tipsy Possum?
That's
Tipsy
you?
Possum.
All right.
You knew it was you.
Titans double
Hey,
XL
go right there behind you,
pullover.
Zeph.
All right, Titans-Vikings tickets.
How's your buddy?
Jennifer Bentley.
Jennifer Bentley.
Does she drive the car of her last name? That is the question.
Jennifer, is this you coming up here? Oh, nope.
All right, we'll get to Jennifer Bentley. Appreciate y'all listening. Appreciate all the participation. Hey, thanks for coming out, Murfreesboro. You always show well here.
Way to go, Murfreesboro!
Really appreciate it. Appreciate y'all listening. Appreciate you participating with the show and including us in your day. We do not take that for granted, nor do we take that lightly. Good night. God bless.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be you unless you're Traylon Burks, Ty J. Spears on. Ooh, ooh, show you right.